most important one is go into GT unless 7-4, you idiots.
Yeah.
Is it not?
We also learned that from practice.
Yo,
Alright, as soon as Ramond
hi everybody.
gets ready,
Dante is
countdown
currently
begins.
on the big struggle bus when it comes to tech stuff. So, what's up, everybody? We're here for the Grimace Tourney
Ready to
loser
go faster,
semis, I believe,
average racers.
between Safety Mimics and Big
We
Pet
said- we
Energy.
said 11.
So,
The only reason I
Indeed. Hey,
wouldn't
look,
be ready
I'm
by
back.
11 is because
I've
my
actually
computer
fixed the
was trying to
problem.
screw
Somehow
me
I
up
muted
for-
myself on Discord with the stream bot. Amazing. But yeah, this is
Also forgot to set
the
alarm last
semis.
night,
Winner of this
so
is guaranteed top 3. Loser
good
is
thing
going to be 4th place, which
I
is
woke up.
nothing to be upset about. And
Alright.
yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We got like
Countdown is
8
going.
seconds. We're gonna get rolling.
yeah, of course, the excitement is always what are the starting items, and then early mid game, what are the goals?
Begin.
Begin. I agree.
A cape and both rods, Jesus.
Yo, both routes, big paw.
Anaveria? Okay.
Dude, SM items don't show up on mine right away, I don't
we're
know why.
we're gonna be in Norfair at some point, probably real
So
soon.
Turtle Rock
Probably.
and Lower Norfair? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
Yep. Nate is on point with
Who's doing
thinking
first
about that.
castle item with weapons
So,
we have?
Very is nice.
we
You know,
have
Fire Rod,
Fire
Ice
Rod.
Rod's kind of a
Go with
nice
magic.
combo. It's not
Yeah.
a perfect
doing
early
Caprica
game
now.
weapon, but you know, if you find magic or you know you
Ooh,
visit the
grapple
uncle spot,
on
there's
the-
grapple on the island. You know. Oh, and
bow.
okay, a
There's a
bow.
bow. Okay, spicy, some early missiles. Okay.
I wrote it down.
So we're pretty big chillin'. Yeah, like you're saying, these are pretty comfy early items. Varia, of course, makes early Super Metroid a lot more bearable as well. Opens up another extra region once we find a key or two. It's just really nice to not have to worry about potential hell runs.
Green Pendant Thieves.
But yeah, both rods, like of course, Ice Rod, typical classic Go mode item. Not necessarily as much here. We also have the Link to the Past Varia, so there we go.
Oh yeah.
Map to
Looks like we got a Meridia key there as well. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. Obviously, SM can be complicated with the key sanity aspect, I guess, you know, with the newly implemented key cards. I say new, but they're old at this point.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Tier 3,
Okay,
tier
nice tier 2 triple bombs. We saw that Hera was a pendant, so that's not really one of the dungeons that you want to be a pendant. Another key card right here in the library on Skipsy's side. It's gonna be Norfair too. Well, there we have it.
I totally missed what was on Lumberjack, but I don't
Nope.
hear Shadow and Nate.
Piece of heart.
Okay, I was about to say I don't hear them like freaking out, so we should be
Should be good.
okay. So Ramond and Nate both in Eastern Palace, gonna be getting missiles here in the first chest. A little more value. The last few of these we've casted, we've seen that Nate has decided to do the first 3 here in Eastern and then save and quit. We'll see if that's going to be the same case today. I know Ramond in the past has just gone and done the whole thing, so something to keep an eye on.
There's a blue mail and Bonkrock.
Yeah, of course it's a time investment to go to Vanilla Big Key Chest, but I do like
Probably worth it.
just when you're in here you might as well. But there's of course arguments for both sides.
Space jump right side.
Space jump is pretty nice. We have a can fly already. Skipsy going to be giving us a look at the well finally. I say finally, but we're 3 minutes in.
Oh, tier 2 is 8 bomb. So do the tier 2, not the tier 3.
Oh.
Sweet. That's what I'm gonna get anyway.
So the
Okay.
well
Also-
Castle.
has Quake. I mean, that might be
So
useful.
remember to pick up the magic
Maybe.
uncle.
Oh, nice full magic as well. That really helps with both the roads.
There's a map to Brinstar.
Brinstar.
And ooh, Nate is going to continue a little different this time. Ramond continuing as well, so they shall both get it. I'm going to assume they'll both be fine here.
Yeah, definitely not that first rodeo.
Big key chest to try.
So we have kind of like crossover sync on both sides.
Always fun to see, even though they, you know, I guess Shadow and Skipsy went completely different routes to get here. But that's a bottle, so that's going to be nice to find that inside Kakariko because we can go ahead and do Sick Kid while we're here.
Yeah, like finding bottle and or flutes just in Kakariko is always a big boon to minimize the backtracking.
Now, one thing to keep an eye on here, Skipsy does not have enough money. Maybe did bottle vendor already. I might have missed that. Small key here on Sick Kid, gonna be for Hyrule Castle. That's kind of nice and also a little telling. Maybe there could be something in the front of Hyrule Castle, since we need that, especially for, you know, logic per se.
Okay,
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a really nice to find early. It's like a big incentive to come in that into that direction as well.
Missiles in Link's house.
Okay, power bombs there on the bottle merchant. So that's gonna be useful in the Super Metroid after we find Morph Ball. Gotta find Morph Ball first.
There's $50 in the forest.
Nate headed to the castle. We got 2 checks here at the Uncle, and we got several checks up in Hyrule Castle itself.
Tier 1 must be bombs.
You can try tier 1.
Yeah, gonna be a little bit awkward once Shadow finds the Hyrule Castle's key here, but they'll probably work out either way.
No, the bomb's not.
Hyrule Castle small on Sick Kid.
Okay. Well, that puts what I'm about to do in logic.
Yeah.
All right, so we are the runners are discussing logic there, so that's a good sign.
Yep.
We not actually have.
Yeah, if there is someone who really pays attention to logic, it's Ramond. If you follow any of his cross key streams, he just knows exactly what's going on, what's in logic, what he gets out of logic, and yeah,
he's just too good at cross keys.
It's true.
I mean, he's too good at the game in general, but you know, cross keys is like his forte, I think.
Go out to the castle first. No, whatever. I can death warp easy now.
Skipsy gonna give us a look at the dam. Gonna get a lamp so we can see in the dark. Did see X-ray there on race game. Nobody opting to get that today. Skipsy did take a look at that earlier.
Yeah, so that lamp really kind of puts an emphasis on the back of escape, maybe, together with the Hyrule Castle key. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now, but of course, like it's really early game. Everything's still open.
I mean, it could technically save time.
Could be anywhere.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Which means it's always going to be a waste of time.
Oh, Skipsy getting hit by a crab there. Gonna be down to 1 heart. Gonna have to be a little careful. No room for error inside of Mini Moldrum Cave.
After I do.
Yeah, no magic either for any rods.
Come on,
plenty
Nate.
of bombs.
You've got a fire rod.
Good way of killing stuff.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, that's really unfortunate. Mini Moldrum Cave strikes again.
Not really.
No.
I love Mini Moldrum Cave, and I hate Mini Moldrum Cave.
So far, just missiles in the castle.
It's one of those things that after like so many years of playing Rando, you would feel that you should be consistent at it with bombs. And
Well, they're just so unpredictable, right? Like,
yeah,
Fire rod.
it just doesn't feel comfortable.
yeah, it's probably the.
Tower.
It's like the hardest thing to do consistently. Just depends on the day.
Yeah.
The Moldrums drop arrows, please.
Right, so the Mini Moldrum Cave take 2 for Skipsy.
From the Moldrums.
Shadow got to be the first to open some chests here. I see PBs, I see missiles, I see regular bombs, some money, and some health. So not a whole lot of value.
Nothing in the castle.
Yeah, kind of disappointing. We have a lot of PBs by now, so that's pretty nice early on, especially when we find Morph Wall and don't have bombs yet.
That's all that's in there.
Ooh, I like this play. I didn't even consider this. I was like, what is he doing? But with that cape, Nate is going to go check Hyrule Castle 1.
Maybe skip that cave then.
I'm sorry, Castle Tower 1, not Hyrule Castle. We've already done that.
Yeah.
Although only 1 power bomb pack.
Yeah, it's really nice to at least get this out of the way.
Unfortunate.
I would assume that like Shadow will go to the back on the strip. Yeah, might as well grab these bombs.
Ramond picking up his E-Tank from the tavern. Nate gonna be pulling a small key to Skull Woods.
Meridian map.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hurt.
So you don't have to go
like having one early on is really nice, especially because in SMZ3 there's no guaranteed small key in the bumper chest.
Once you get your lamp.
So once we do get Dark World access, that'll make for some very nice routing. Shadow meanwhile going a little bit out of logic, doing a water walk together with Skipsy actually.
Doing the back of escape
Yeah, more sync.
with the slowdown.
These two kind of sticking to each other.
Maybe they get the egg one chest.
No moon pearl, so if we get a heart
skip
piece
that
and it
though.
fills us up in here, we may be in trouble, but a sword is a welcome find for both
sword
of
and
these
waterfall.
runners.
Yeah, filling up with a green goo as well.
That's kind of
Oh
a
my-
logic item.
Nice to get some more magic just in case.
Alright, what's the Lion's Hut all, Cackwell all?
It's
No
not really that
money
useful to
for
be honest.
Zora. We are not even checking it on Skipsy's side, the ledge that is, which makes
It's
sense.
like
Gonna go
2
probably
tanks.
check
There's also an
Hobo.
tank at back of bar. And
Yeah, I think it makes sense to either check Zora Legend and save him quit, or not check it at all and go to
like
Hobo,
2
because
tanks,
otherwise you just have
missiles,
very long screen
There's a
transitions.
bottle that you
Oh,
need
yeah.
for the Hyrule Castle small. I'm not gonna scope out Zora Ledge because I don't want to get hit.
All right, out of logic Hobo, gonna give us a
Just gonna go
small
Hobo.
key. Gonna be to Desert Palace, something to keep an eye on there. But both teams are gonna have knowledge of it, so whenever we do get access to Desert, it could be a thing. The thing to keep in mind though, Ramon right now,
There's 50
Hyrule
rupees on the
Castle
floor,
heading
especially.
with that key
Yeah, the drop.
to the back.
That faster than
Yeah, I
coming
really
in
like
green
checking this
a couple
already.
of times?
Probably not at this
Looks
point.
like both runners are doing
Desert
it
Small on Hobo.
Save the Mimic side, so I think they're they are kind of running out of things to do at this point as well.
There's going to be something here. I mean, this is in logic, obviously, with that lamp. Not every runner has it. You know, a
But you
Gina
need
is an
nothing to
option,
grapple.
but that's a
There's
one-off
rupees
when
all
you
in the
have,
well,
what, 4
besides
items here in
the
Dark
10.
Cross and 3 in the
There's-
front. So, Hyrule Castle,
I think-
a lot of value
there's
here,
20,
potentially.
but I think there's
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's enough.
well, there's 20 in the well overall, not just 10.
Okay.
Shadow not
I think
too
there's
far
only, like,
behind,
a
going to
blue rupee
be
and a green rupee in
doing
there,
Hyrule
though.
Castle, Dark Cross, and to the back
Yeah, I
as
was mapping out
well.
if I just needed
Yeah,
one.
we'll make up a little bit of time with that lamp as well, just
one
making sure you don't need to
extra
fire out any
entrance into the
torches. So we'll catch up just a
Dark
bit,
Cross
but
now.
Ramond will probably be the first one.
I
Mhm.
assume there's going to be something
To give
because
us
we only have a Gina
the
and
checks
Left
here.
left after this.
Frederick has been burned. He is gone forever. That is
Unless there's a
okay.
cross.
Ripping pepperonis.
But it's back,
Mhm.
though.
3 item checks here. Back of escape, setting up some death warping with Frederick's friends, but those are flippers. There's the glove
tavern
and
or,
arrow capacity upgrade. The
Back
glove
of
being
bar
kind of the
was
huge
an
piece.
extra tank.
That's going to give us
Check it out, this
some
is
mountain
super
access.
Okay.
Yeah, and that also gives us some
Library, nothing.
Norfair
library was
access.
at 2
So
feet in Norfair.
In-
I
Indeed.
think with Lower Norfair 2, we actually get access to Bubble Mountain with that space
Especially since
jump.
we have Mario already.
So might be worth going into that direction.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Flipper's glove in back of escape. So you need that Hyrule Castle small off of
The kids.
So Skipsy going to be able to quickly save
I'll just
and,
rush
or rather,
there
death
before
warp
I go to
here and
waterfall
head
then.
to the back. Going to be able to get their
I'm gonna run to a
goodies
Gina
as
and pick up
well.
some money.
Nate getting his
Fucking-
Hyrule Castle small, so gonna have to make an extra trip now. Some unfortunate
'cause I already did
sequencing
the other
for
Flipper
big
stuff,
pet energy
so
kind of at this
it's Zora
stage.
Ledge and Zora, and
Yeah.
then Gina.
Yeah, Nate's still
So I'm
the
just gonna
only
do
one
Gina
with
and
that
then
skull small out of Agate Tower at
pick
least.
up
So
enough
that's
money
a
where
Mhm.
Houlihan will make
maybe
the difference.
gonna be a little bit of an advantage once. Well, this is gonna be a lot of farming, isn't it? Don't tell me we're gonna go all the way to 500.
I'm a little shocked if that's what we're doing. Shadow, are you surely? Oh my gosh.
Basically be farming money.
Get your where's the smoke
I mean, if
emotes?
Zora's nothing, I'm not gonna farm also.
Maybe it's just
I'm
pod
just gonna
money.
assume Zora's nothing.
Just in
Maybe
case.
it's pod money. I'm
That's a little bit more than
Yeah.
pot
Do
money.
you want to just go see what's at Morph Bed then, or because I don't know if I'm going to.
Well, I'm getting my back of escape, and then I'm gonna go get my sword and.
all right. So
Zora
Ramon
Ledge.
getting his sword as
I
well.
don't have a lamp.
Yeah.
How's a lamp?
Ramond might just check Zora Ledge
Put
to
it
be
down.
safe here. Yeah.
I mean, with the flippers,
it down.
he can get it. So,
Yeah.
Maybe one more farm.
if it's something important,
And I'm doing this without.
and it is
Ah.
not.
lamp, I guess.
Well, we're still picking up pots.
fire on
This is
Just one shot,
this is
right?
the original Potto Lotto
Yeah.
back before it was
I
really
got
a
full
thing.
magic drop from Stalfos and
Don't have any farming emotes anymore.
Okay.
But okay, now we're just sticking with 275. I guess we can hula hand rest. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. So gonna check the ledge for desert. Just gonna be some missiles, so nothing of value. Looking at a Gina coming up here. Meanwhile, Skipsy in the old man Death Mountain Ascent, I guess I should say. So rescuing the old man, gonna get an item from that. One more available on the mountain to grab inside Spec Rock. But like you were mentioning earlier, that Norfair access is gonna be very critical here.
Write that down. Put a heart container at a Gina.
Okay, I think Nate is on Oko right now. This is... I'm so scared.
Oh,
no. Zora's ledge.
Okay. Oh my god.
We're not out of the woods yet. Okay.
Holy crap, dude.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm muted here.
All right, I respect killing them here because otherwise it would just kind of be like,
That was so sketchy.
if I died here, I'd be sad.
I was clenching.
That was about
So
to be
Hammer here
feels bad.
inside of Spec Rock. So what does this mean? No Dark World access yet, but
Headed to Zora.
Yeah, no moral yet.
It's gonna be unfortunate if you have to farm, but
yeah, gonna need to find the good old Moon
much
Pearl.
really.
Shadow with a nice 5 hundo. Heading to Zora.
I'm gonna grab this hobo item.
Lean, even 500. Gonna be
Camels are gonna
very
be
broke.
Yeah, spending our last dollaroos on Solski's treasure.
one of us should
It's
do
sad
this,
that we can't get a
just missile pack on Zora ledge. So
hammer from there today. No progressive hammers. This is not ludicrous speed.
Ow.
Progressive hammers.
This will load out. We can't actually get to Bubble Mountain.
All right, what do we have? Gonna be
Space jump.
expensive.
Yeah, space jump.
Oh
yeah.
my
You're going there,
god.
then.
It's a
It's already
shiny
okay.
red trapezoid. I think
I think
it's a
you're-
trapezoid.
I think you would actually hard reset there at that point.
So you just need.
Shadow
the sword
says you
and
don't.
Make sure to get a bottle or fill your bottle when you're there.
Okay. Thanks for the reminder.
So Skipsy into Super Metroid now. Gonna go check out
I
Morph
just need one
Ped.
side Eastern. That's it.
Yep.
And one thing in Saha.
Ramond up the mountain as well. Gonna be
Left.
headed to get his
Yeah, the two
hammer
things are
and his Norfair access.
Ugh, getting bullied though.
Yeah,
so
that's
you sound
unfortunate.
pretty
If he
good as
does take like a cabbage death, it's not, I mean, it's a time loss, but it's not too punishing. He should be fine here though.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point for sure.
I need a third line of text in SMZ3. Instead of it saying battlefield money saved, I needed to also say frames lost. Since it takes so long, it feels like, to do so. And with that Varia that we started with, Ramond gonna make his way to Cathedral. Does have that Norfair 2 key. So I think he's gonna be able to actually go to Bubble Mountain like you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Master Sword worth. He's not getting it. Okay.
He can't. He doesn't have.
Oh,
By
he
the
doesn't
way,
have Morph.
going,
Absolutely.
to back of escape.
I
was
think there might be a
still
way
don't
to
have
do
a
it
ramp.
with
What's
some
wrong with me?
weird turnaround shenanigans.
I
I
don't know why you
think.
didn't go down to the dam.
Okay.
I think MM2 once told me about
Don't
something
know
like
why I
that, but it
didn't-
might only be applicable in like the Meridia sand pits. I'm not
Mm.
100% sure.
Well, speaking of
Pretty blind
MM2,
later.
him and Farfalu are waiting to be playing
I
against
mean, at this point,
Bressingham and Relkin. We're going
Oh,
to
so
be
you know the,
casting
you know the
that one
small key
tomorrow night at
I walked in
9:30
that room, blasted an arrow
Eastern
to the
time.
left,
It's
and
going to be a
killed it.
late stream. Got an excellent
Otherwise,
commentator
I am
joining me
pretty
for that
sure I
one.
was gonna die in back of escape.
I'd say it's Airy, but he'll be asleep.
I'll be fast.
I'm headed to the mountain now because there's nothing else left.
Okay, you
I'm
check
gonna get
spec.
some
I'm
speed
just going
booster
straight in.
checks. Two more checks here, and then I think we'll check like the left side.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 out of 3, because for the other 2 you
Just
do
check
need another
arrows
morph.
on high jump E-tank.
Where? I have none.
Okay, Nate managing to snipe the Nova there.
Oh, that's our
I guess I'm
Moon
going up to
Pearl.
Alpha Peeps after Spec Rock.
Lovely. That's our Dark World access.
Container.
No, Josh, it is not duck. It will not be duck again. I mean, it could be duck again, but it's not for tomorrow. I can promise you that.
Just checking the other spots for quick info.
Man,
It's always a good time
with
with duck.
rando quality of life, add in the old man being able to run inside the cave. Jesus.
Holy shit, Santa's jump.
There's something really weird about space jump without high jump boots. The timing just feels so off.
It does. It really does.
Down in North Air and Alva Cubes is nothing. That way it can chase you.
Oh my god, there's a sword at Cathedral. Rude.
Love to see it. So we're going to be able to get this one item at top left of Bubble Mountain, but it's just 20 bucks. 2 yet to be had there, but we got to get a morph ball. Where are we going to find it? I guess with
Somewhere in Dark World.
yeah, our Dark World access, we could just play the whole Link to the Past game at this point.
So that's fine.
Oh, you might just be finding Pearl now.
Yeah, there's no real clear sense of direction. I think you're just gonna start with Hyde Cave and then check our goal. Because I guess you could do
there's only
Skull
3
Woods. It's
items
like
in
the
the
only
outfit
thing that's
there.
like really doable at this point. But we're lacking a lot of
4.
keys.
Yeah, 4.
We do need a lot more keys. Skipsy
Well, it
on
doesn't
their
do
way to
anything.
get the Moon
not
Pearl.
Is following you anyway.
Super Missile here,
Only 2 items left
pre-wave
for this to
for
be something,
Ramond.
and then we...
Wait.
Oh, it
Okay,
might
I
be
guess
5.
I guess you can re-gate glitch because otherwise you can't get out.
Yeah, you can gate glitch out, but I'm pretty sure
But you
that
have to
that
turn
item
around,
is like
but it's
maybe
not
out of logic slightly.
Or you can just-
But is gonna have
yeah.
to set this up. Gets it
Gate
first
glitch.
try. What a gamer.
Again, too
Why
good
am
at
I
this
up
game.
here?
If they
I
put
don't-
entrance shuffle,
The wave missile can be
if
something.
they
I
put
don't
cross
think
keys
wave
into
can.
SMZ3,
No, but you
like
can
Ramon is just
check
going to
wave
ascend.
now and just
That's true.
I mean, I will. There's a Moon Pearl.
No.
I want this in my life.
Well, I'm not going up Alpha Cubes at this point. It's stupid. I'm gonna save though. Case
Skipsy gonna go get their supers as well. Always nice to have those.
Please run. Thank you.
Yeah, especially early on,
so we're
making sure
leaving
that
a
you get
sword
as much
behind
ammo
us.
as
We
possible
can't
so
get
that
it
potential
to
ammo go
actually
mode is not
breathe.
as punishing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing worse than being go mode like about an hour and something in and realizing, well, it would be better to find charge, but it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, and probably wave
So I
missile.
guess like the main difference right now, Shadow lagging a little bit behind the rest of the
I'm
other
gonna
3,
save
but
on
he
the
has committed
tiny
that
chance
time
that I
to
can't
farming all
wave
that money for
it.
Zora. So that's one
That's
less
fine.
thing he's, I guess,
Also, if I
concerned
built
about.
nothing, you just reset.
But no progression
Also,
was
good
there.
So I'm
I guess
going
the
to
question
speed,
now is,
or
you know, how do you
speed
divide
roof,
up Dark World? Do you, I mean, I guess you go, like
The
you said, Hype
actual
Cave is the first
speed
person,
item is
but then,
nothing.
you know, you kind
It's
of want to
20
split it
rupees.
up, right? You want to have someone be in Village of Outcasts. You want to have someone
Probably have to go in the door
maybe
anyway
checking
to
Skull
reset the
Woods.
Floor.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
think
have
like
to
Skullwood's
do
Foo
the
is kind of
lower
a combo package right now.
I just mean the floor tiles because
Mhm.
they don't respawn.
You would want to send someone to pod, especially with bow,
You
hammer,
don't really
lamp,
use
but
the
like we don't have
floor
any
tiles then?
keys yet. Like there is 0 sense in going to pod at this point.
So I'll have to reset.
I mean, we could try.
Rupees.
With that hammer, we could
Resetting those.
get a couple things, but not
Supers,
many.
though.
And the
No,
bow.
no.
Wave missile. At least worth.
If I'm
writing down.
Shadow, though, I'm very much saying I'm
We didn't
not
start
going to
with charge
pod. I
this
have no
time,
money.
so-
Yeah, true. All that time spent
Um,
farming and you're still only on 20 rupees.
I don't have money to go to pod.
Oh, there it is.
If you
There
wanna
he's
do
talking about it.
check.
I don't have much money either. I'll have to farm
Okay.
or hula hand.
Well,
Hula hand's easy enough.
But you have no key.
So I can
Okay,
hula hand to
It'll be
get to
okay.
pod.
So here we go into Hype
so is
Cave
that where you want me to
area
start?
on
Hype
Save the
Cave
Mimic
to
side. Ramon gonna be checking the 5 items here. Skipsy into
Yeah,
Village of
I mean,
Outcasts.
I
Got to
can
run
do
around
Hype
all
Cave
these
too.
trees. You know, you would think they'd cut a nice path to that rock for you, but landscapers in
I'm not going all
Kakariko,
the way up to Alpha
not very
Cube, so it's way
great.
too
10
slow.
arrows on the NPC inside of Hype Cave. 4 chests to go. Gonna get a piece of heart, a small key to the mire area, or rather the dungeon, and a charge beam.
Not with Dark
I'll take a
World,
charge beam.
Nice.
I'm gonna
That is so comfy to find early on.
With our lemon beam to go along with it, aka, you know, no beams whatsoever, just the vanilla.
Just good old pea shooter.
green potion,
Half magic
but I
there
don't-
in the chess
That's
game
barely enough.
for Skipsy. Swamp and Mire gonna be our 5-6 crystals today.
There's barely enough
Now we are
health
getting to that one crucial point
swap
area. We
into
are
position.
able to
Well,
go
I would need
and
full
check
magic
the
first
goal
before I could
for
even do
Ganon at least.
Fine, I'm going.
Yeah, it's like almost the most exciting part of the seed. Will we be here for 3 hours, or will we be here for 3 hours? But it feels like we
I
could
have
be
almost
here
magic, so
for 1.
I'll be fine.
Are we gonna get you baited? It's gonna be like 2 crystals.
One of these
And it's
bitches
still
got me
progression in
hard?
GT.
The sign says
Oh, okay.
7. All right, buckle up, boys and girls. We
All right,
are
let me-
going to
One
be
part is
here.
important.
Let me get my
You have to take
blankie and
damage just to use your
then I'll just be leaning back. We'll be here for a while.
Get your comfy emotes in chat. E-Tank there in
Why did I
chest
hit my
2 of
D-pad?
Thieves Town. Shadow giving a spike cave. I don't know if we saw this on the Mimic side, but it's
It's a super
just a pack of
pack
supers.
that you're
We'll take
probably
the
never
ammo.
Yeah, like the ammo
I
obviously
that's
still
annoying
nice,
stuff.
but knowing that it's gonna be some crystals, knowing
You got
that we
your
already
right.
found charge beam, it's gonna be
Doesn't
super
matter,
likely that we're gonna end up on like some plasma combo.
Right.
Yeah, Ramond is actually just
Let
heading
me know
straight to
what
pod
happens.
after checking the goal, so no keys is no deterrent for runners here. And
Yeah, you
Nate's
gotta do
also
something
handy. Yeah,
To split things up a little bit at least, but
Can I just refill my magic here? That was still worth checking. Though.
right, so Nate going to be heading to Hype Cave area. C-shaped house coming for Skipsy. One item here, going to be $300. That's kind of nice to have, especially if you're worried about your bank account early on.
for sure. But yeah,
Missiles. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Like Big Pet Energy just seems to be trailing Save the Mimics for the forthcoming walls, so
Mm-hmm.
gonna be focusing on what Ramond and Skipsy are finding over here. But actually, it does look like Shadow is gonna be the first one to Skull Woods, so
sword, but it's close to Cathedral.
Yeah, Skullwood's very dense here in Key Sanity. Usually with just 2 items, but in Keys it can be quite valuable. It could almost make Dunka look like he knows what he's talking about.
Small in there
sometimes.
Also. I don't know how much of those chests you want to pick up. From Swamp Palace and Mire. Okay. Those are our red crystals.
Right, Skipsy jumping to the back, and they get the Titan's mitts in Skullwood's Vanilla Big Key chest. That's kind of big. Gonna find Ice Palace small here on right side pod for Ramon's screen.
Kind of low
It's,
on health.
Ice Palace almost full clearable.
We're getting there. Can definitely do it,
Definitely
but,
Skullwoods.
you know.
Here's
And we also found a mirror in Skullwood, so it has the goods today. Like, I think it's pretty fair to
Oh,
say
yeah.
just suck at Dunka.
Yeah,
Wait,
Dunka is all excited. Reserve tank there for Ramon, and he is out of pod because he is out of keys. Can you
See,
imagine
what
going to
can I do
pod
in
and
pod with
no
0 keys?
no key just shows up in
Right
pod? That's
side,
usually the
right
meme, right?
side.
Like you're gonna find a
Bridge.
pod small in
Well,
pod.
no, you can do the bridge
yeah,
chest and the
that's
drop
pretty much the
down too.
expectation,
That's 5
but
items right now.
not today. Oh, Shadow actually might have a little bit of a rough time here in Skullwoods. Like, I guess Skipsy is even worse off. Like 3
Yeah,
hours.
Skipsy-
Let's go for Moth. Let's go.
Skipsy's gonna have the half magic though, so if things go off the rails, does have a little bit of a cushion. Oh, and we got gravity here and bridge chest of Skullwoods apparently, and we missed that. That's very valuable.
Bombos is also in Skullwoods, by the way.
Stacked.
I don't want to think about that just yet though. You
And
know,
it's
like I need a
what the
morph
fuck?
ball. Don't make me think about Meridia. Like what is in logic in Meridia?
Pyramid
Nothing. But
Nothing? I think.
I mean, you could go in the back door, but you're stuck there. All right, good. There, nothing's in logic. We're fine. Down to 2 hearts here on Skipsy's side. This is gonna be tough. Down to 1. I'm scared. Okay, gets a little bit of a double, almost a triple hit from the splash damage. Oh my god.
Die. I blue mail. Our hearts is funny, right?
I'm so scared.
Speed noises.
Oh my
What a
God.
sick save.
What a fight. Gonna get a
Moth is
small key.
never
to Turtle Rock, and it's a boss
Gravity
token.
suit
Don't know
is
how many of
also-
those we need, if any, but having one at this point, it's valuable until we know it isn't.
Ice
Yeah,
power
exactly.
small on the
Like,
right
we'll
side.
definitely take it.
Missiles.
Okay, where was Bombos? Because Shadow has Bombos.
Nothing of great importance.
That's a great question.
I'm
Like,
beside
as per
myself.
usual, it's impossible to actually follow what's going on.
I know,
Before
4
people.
screens, so difficult.
It could just be that it's
Maybe
here.
it's probably in front of Skullwoods because he's done this
Yeah.
already, and Skipsy is doing it now.
Yeah. Like the mirrors here as well. No? Maybe. Oh, Nate's actually running out here and then probably going to Catfish. That's playing very conservatively.
Shadow's fight going slow and steady. Does have I'm scared. That was very brazen.
Moth
Isn't
Moth.
dead yet. Has to neither one of them giving an inch.
Oh my god, Moth.
Oh my god, Moth indeed.
I'm scared of these spikes.
The spikes are actually the big MVP in this
There,
fight today.
in other words.
But Shadow gets it
Sun
done.
Crystal Ganon.
TR small and a boss token. Gold.
I need a nap after both of those moth fights, and we're about to get another one. But I mean, at least Ramon's got 5 hearts. So
Yeah, he's the healthiest of the bunch right now.
I have 10. I'm fine for now.
Yeah, this is why these people are in the semifinals.
oh yeah,
No fear, just gaming out of their
Everything
minds.
on the mountain
they
except
know
for
what they're doing.
all of Hook-
You like how he tried to grab the rock there? You know, I'm pretty sure he heard his teammate say,
I'm gonna do
"I
gold
have
rock
mitts,
guys.
therefore,
And
you know, it's
probably at
mitts,
least go get
right?"
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Maybe the grapple just in case.
Ramond getting a lot of
grapple
hammer
will be
hits
that
in
useful.
here. Spike's not quite playing.
I mean, you just got
Fair.
gravity, so.
Skipsy just found Skullwood's big
GT
in
small
Kings
from
2.
the fish.
I'm so upset. I'm upsetting. There's no way to get that either with mitts
I'm
and
focusing on chat.
Mirror
mirror
in there.
both
Yeah.
I'm
in
not gonna beat
Skullwoods.
Skullwoods because we don't know how many tokens are even needed yet. But I'm gonna go get all my goodies. I need left
Yeah,
side chests.
I think you can't
and-
really get around getting all those
You just
goodies.
need the pit chest, the right of big key or big chest, and then big key chest. And
Now,
the
I don't
back
believe anybody has
chest.
done Stumpy, nor have they done
Oh, good.
So
Egg
you
Game.
want
So
all
2
of
items
it
available,
except
but with the
top
mitts, we also
left
have
one.
Smith Chain. That's looking pretty valuable
I
with
mean, technically,
the
The
good old
skip
hammer
the one
picks.
with-
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
one
true.
with the mummy you can skip.
It's a
I think
nice way to
50
combo
bucks,
everything right now.
But there's 300 in Sea House.
The question is, if you're doing it, where do you send your partner? We still don't have access to anything really
Also got money
additionally in
left
Super
over from
Metroid.
Houlihan.
We don't have access to East Death Mountain nor Dark Death Mountain.
I think he sends the richest team member
Nothing
over
except a super
by
pack and
Blue
decent.
Goo and then go
It's
into
kinda
Ice
nice.
Palace. I think
Oh,
he just
yeah.
says screw that big key. It's 7 checks. Spend some
Half
time.
magic chess game, probably grab that.
A lot of it isn't logic.
God.
There's that Bombos there in that first chest, right, or map chest rather, of Skullwoods.
I can use a
Yeah.
Skullwood small to.
Yeah, and
skip
with the bombos, it's not even
other
that dangerous either, because it does mean that you have a lot of
Yeah,
magic
he's
left for Cold Stick.
useless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna grab the Smith now.
Did we see the front of Feast
I
from
mean, you said
anyone?
7 crystals.
We
or-
have. I
Okay.
think there was like a best in E tank.
Yeah.
Nothing super valuable. But wait a minute. We got mirror. What am I talking about? We can actually do. We're in.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
Top of
head
Death
to
Mountain.
Right,
After this.
that exists.
That's fine.
So half magic.
So gonna be the swamp small. That's a goodie. It's not what I want to see before a hook shot in any case, but
I haven't been able to write down all of the skull stuff. Oh, I think
It's
I did
definitely
actually.
something.
and there's that
you
skull
want
bit.
hook
Oh,
shot
speaking
and
of hook
hammer
shot,
pegs
there it
first?
is. Hammer pegs.
Excellent.
Oh, holy
Yeah, I really
shit!
love
What
to
is
see
the
that.
seed?
Okay, well, definitely full clearing the mountain now. I'm
Yeah,
getting half
probably.
magic.
Literally, we have all the items and 0 keys for Link to the Past.
It's true.
I mean, they are pretty stacked. If
Can't
this
do
was open
shit.
mode, they could
Don't
be
have
go
any
mode.
magic.
Although Meyer
Get
is
half
guaranteed a
magic.
crystal.
Yeah, we don't have Fluke, we don't have
Gotta
Kane,
open
but
the
you know,
back.
that's beside the point.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I use,
Bonk the tree.
I
Practically
use
go
my
mode.
potion.
There's
I'm gonna
probably the
come back and
point
grab
where
purple
like
chest
5 out of 10 runners would say, am I in go mode?
because I
Our
forgot to
first
do
pod
the
spawn in
game.
Spiral Cave. Love to see it.
Shadow leaving purple chest with the dashing. Is he actually gonna not do 45 here?
Oh, this does not work, Shadow.
Oh no, Shadow. No, he
Doesn't
just
work?
didn't grab it. Okay.
Okay. But it doesn't work, right? Like, even if you leave purple chest?
It does not. It does not.
No.
Unless SMZ3 is
Boss
broken
key
in
on
some
big
fun
game.
new way. But there's a boss key
Brinstar.
card to Brinstar.
Nice.
You'll get to do your own thing eventually.
Yeah, okay. We're not
We're
crazy.
Stacked.
Did you say there was an ice palace small somewhere?
Wait. Okay, maybe Shadow just
Pod
forgot
right?
to do it
Pod
the
right.
first time around.
Yeah, that's not fucking.
Mhm.
I wanted to make sure that he doesn't isolate the game. That makes sense.
I'm gonna do north side.
I mean, yeah,
real
he's
quick.
got hook shot, so it's in
Something
logic,
like
right?
that.
Isn't that
I
what
haven't done
Boyne
that yet.
says?
I think it was the hammer, but
Oh, it was the
it-
hammer. Okay.
It all checks
Let's
out
do
either way.
something mildly different before I go
Did you go to
work.
Catfish or no?
I did. Catfish was a small key to GT. It's really
Kinda
good.
gross.
I totally missed what was in Paradox. Oh, we did get a Master Sword though. That is valuable. Oh no, what happened to Skipsy? Oh no, he decided to go back down. He bomb jumped, and it looked like he just walked back in the
The only thing I
pit
wrote down
on accident, but that was definitely on purpose.
Shot.
Oh, it's the classic, oh, I forgot that I mirrored here.
Yeah.
To do Super Bunny right after.
Big key to Skull Woods. Mother.
Oh, go back. I mean, you're headed back. that way
Nate is
anyway.
happy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Go
Close
back
enough.
skull parlance, get blue suit.
I mean, when you go into Dark World with no, like,
So Stumpy time here for Shadow. We're gonna be getting a map
without mitts, you just
to
kinda always end
LN
up going
and a
back
map
the
to
Skull
pod
Woods.
there on Skipsy's side with the E-Tank. Always a valuable and welcome thing to find E-Tanks in this
Bottle
game.
and graveyard light.
For sure.
And I need
Yeah, not gonna be upsetty about
type
that.
K for charging.
Like, I guess. Yeah, it's actually not that
That's
bad
weird. There's a bottle
to
and
check
and,
the Norfair boss
K45
either, so
too. Wild.
having the info for Mr. Riddle's very nice.
Well, we've got 2 out of 3 medallions. Surely that's enough to get in TR, but no, it is
No.
not.
Classic. Surely it's gonna be dependent.
Do you have a,
Super
about said a
pack
small
purple
key, but
chest.
a level
Whatever it
1
is.
key card on the floating island? So
Where's
gonna
that
be able to
charging? I'm
bonk
not
across this, get
that's
one
the secret.
chest. I don't know if
There was
Skipsy
the
hovers.
Super pack in Thieves Town. If
I'm
we have
not
to, if
sure
we have to end up
either.
Going back later.
Might be giving it a couple attempts here in a bit. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that Ramond found the hook shot right when Skipsy was on the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Continuing with the conservative play, Big Pad Energy and Nate
Just
going to be
RPs don't
checking
need that big
that
key.
big chest. No
Okay.
value inside big chest, but
Beat it, King's Tomb, Graveyard Ledge, and Bumper.
going to be
Yep,
getting
you
a
don't need
criteria
any of
1
that.
now for Skipsy, top right of your screen.
Checking
So
the first
back
check of
into, no, not going back into Hookshot Cave.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm
We're going to check.
I'm right
Oh,
next
we
to
were
it.
going to check what the GT entry was. That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna get these
Oh,
rupees.
but
and
Skipsy
see
also
how
didn't even check
dimension,
the
so I
bonk
can
check, right?
buy
And
potions
it's okay?
later.
It did not, no.
Okay, well, that's
I don't
gonna be
have
up to
money for,
Ramond
like,
also to check
stable
whatever
potion,
is the GT entry, but
Alright, I
yeah,
have 6
it's not too
arrows.
bad to get back.
Yeah, it's not that awful.
I really don't want to go into Ice Palace here.
Shadow does not want to go into ice.
don't
I can't
need
say I
Smith
blame him.
or
4
the
hearts,
purple
fighter
chest,
sword. It's not the most
I
comfy.
don't see anything
It's
else.
doable,
The
though.
purple chest was just
Yeah, with half magic, like,
Okay.
It's one of those things where
breathe.
you know that you shouldn't die, but it's still easy to die.
So I need
I shouldn't mess up, but I might mess up.
and
Yeah. But yeah, that grapple beam, not really doing anything yet for us, I believe, but
I'm going to
might
the
unlock
right
Shack
now, nothing
Tool
else to do.
sometime later
I'm
on.
going to Ice Palace with the small key.
Even with Morph
wanna
already,
go
I
to Ice
believe,
Palace?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Morph really the thing that really unlocks everything that allows the runners to split up completely.
I mean, we're looking
Right now,
to
it's
move
mostly
here.
just a glorified Link to the Past rando seed.
Yeah, and with some Super Metroid items just to
I mean, you
be
can put it off
sprinkled
here.
in for you.
I don't think it's a huge deal.
Ramon gonna be getting
The
his
odds of
Master
mountain
Sword
progression
here.
versus Ice Palace progression, though. Like, I'm just gonna have to follow you to the mountain, aren't I?
Probably.
Most likely.
I mean, if it ends up ice, then we know we're going to ice anyway. Don't forget there's a heart container on Spec Rock for you to get.
More digging across both screens here. Bryn Boss Key is the reward. Now Shadow is going to have this hook shot, so he is going to be able to
I just
do
found
the good
Swamp
old
Small in Hera.
Harapot trick and head upstairs if he so chooses.
Unfortunately, that I
Did
came
he
here first.
not literally just check the first chest of Swamp and then finds the Swamp Small? It's a little unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. So here's Hookshot Cave. Nope. Gonna just open the rock. Ramon gonna go get that E-tank.
Who's gonna beat Hera?
I'm going straight to east side.
All right, so we are gonna
Grab
get
the small
the
key, at least.
chest here, the compass chest. Gonna be just a map to Thieves Town.
This
That's
one.
gonna be
That
some
is-
valuable information
first
towards
chapter,
our
right?
goal. Hookshot coming for Skipsy.
Like
I think we
you're
knew
going
that
east
Feastone was
from the
green
bottom, but you'll have
pendants.
to grab it
We
later.
did, yes.
Yeah,
So
Grab it
not
when you
even a
check
valuable
GT
map.
entrance.
Unfortunate.
Just means that every other map will be morphied. That's clearly how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
right now our bad
okay.
checks
Some
are
BBs.
Alpha
Not
Peaks
too
and
bad to
more
leave behind
fed.
for now.
Some bombs.
Yeah.
Wills, Skipsy, you have to come back for this one.
You know, it'd be really funny.
Boss
That
cart?
grapple would have put way
Ugh.
Maybe. Oh,
No,
I don't want to
wouldn't
think
have.
about
We
that
would've been
one.
Grapple and wave. But
That's dead
What's-
to me.
it could have been a really
What's
funny
crocking,
thing to
everybody?
happen. Hera is also a boss token.
All right, so that's 2 boss tokens here for Shadow with Hera done.
Sword and Paradox.
It's
So-
nice at
Also,
least that we haven't
continue.
accidentally gotten any pendants yet, so.
All on the top, or
It's kind of
Yeah, the
incredible that we
bottom's
haven't,
I'm gonna
but
do
something
spiral
else to keep in
caves.
mind here, you know, we do have
one key
info on where our
floating
tempered sword
island.
is. It is morph locked,
Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to bum jump. I actually want to go.
but we
outside.
know we can get to it.
Yeah, for sure.
The portal's out here.
It might be pretty feasible to get it on the way, like to do either the rest of the upper North Fair tracks.
Oh my goodness. It's a hot 0 for GT.
Pod small
Almost.
and spiral.
That
Definitely
side's full
worth picking up.
clearable, really. This GT small that Nate got on Catfish might actually be super beneficial here.
Yeah, and Skipsy has that as well, but not Ramon. There's the Hera small in the
Do I need
second
the
chest
bottom
of
Paradox
Swamp.
Nope.
I love these forced, like
Hot
quote
map
unquote
and
forced
E-tank
double
is
dips
super
to full clear the dungeons.
Oh my god, screw attack. A
Don't
big
really
key
need
as
to get
well,
any
and that's going to be the TR. No
Yeah,
entry to
4 or
that just
5.
yet, but you know, always nice to have that. That thing can be pretty elusive.
Turtle Rock is ether, of course.
Of course. Some more money here in GT on the torch.
Hot as a
It's going to make
pendant.
things a little more comfy for Ramon, even though he's kind of spent all the major purchases he needs to do, unless he were to go back to Zora.
Yeah,
Power bombs and hookshot 1.
yeah, it's definitely still one of the checks out there for them. Ice, a really nice item to get.
And a boss key, hookshot 4.
And high jump
Four.
boots too.
Oh, there's another place.
Excellent. Yeah, those are two really
Not until we
nice
wait
quality of
for
life
speed.
items. We don't really need high jump boots considering we do have space jump,
Yeah, I
but
suppose you're right.
the movement just feels so much more natural with high
Mhm.
jump
After
boots.
this, I'm going to pod.
Especially once you get something
not
like
going
speed
super
booster,
I
then
do want to get
Yeah.
this one key on floating island.
everything else just feels really weird.
Left side swamp coming for Skipsy.
I just need one.
Now,
and four
Big
hooks,
Pet
I think.
Energy, they're just like literally on top of each other here. They're on the mountain. The Spring Ball here in GT for Ramond. Meanwhile, the Mimics are split up. One's in Swamp, one's in GT. And I have this feeling that Pet Energy is just going to continue to follow each other, especially if like we get over here
Don't forget the pod
to
small.
GT and see it open at 0.
In Spiral, then you're gonna want to go to Harris.
Yeah, and in a way it's a little bit awkward, but in a way it also works out. Especially once they find that pin right there, which also opens up right side. The awkward part is Ramond's not gonna have a key left to actually do right side, so he'll be stuck only with taller.
Later. I'll get you GT information.
First left side swamp chest can just be $20
Criteria
for
1.
Skipsy. Going to be opening the second one. That's a book.
Yeah.
That is something we could just go right out and check Bombo's tablet. We also got that desert small earlier, so we could run into desert.
Screw attack might actually matter.
Imagine just being able to play the entirety of A Link to the Past before you get a morph ball. Like, I feel like that is some multi-world level shenanigans. Spazer showing up for Ramond, but like, you know, it just seems like it never happens at SMZ3, but we're getting close to that in this seed.
Yeah, it really does. Like the main limiting point really is key so far. Ooh, Ramond having a little bit issue here with ice armors, but does look like he'll be able to clean it up pretty nicely. This was actually almost quick kill.
I need you to start beating dungeons.
Shadow also going to be heading into Swamp here. Ramond going to be pulling the Armos keys, or rather chests. $300 a map and a small key to Castle Tower.
Okay, yeah, second chest, pretty nice.
There's a Criteria boss key in the Diver Down room of Swamp Palace.
Progression. You might legitimately just be finding good things that are not actually going to lead to anything.
I mean, GT's 0, which means it can have progression now.
Because then it's just always going to be 0 token, right?
There's that swamp key for Ramond. He is going to head up and clear the dungeon out.
I found the Harris wall in Swamp. Fuck you, game.
That's the second instance of that. Like, there's no way to get to that any other way. You got to double dip if you need to go to Hera Basement.
I'm going up there for all the movement items in a moment.
I don't even know how much of this I need to write down.
Yeah, it just makes it really hard to, even in co-op, just like route efficiently, because you're going, like, especially once you're running out of checks, you're gonna have to send like one of the runners to do these one-off checks that are just impossible.
So Mario,
oh, you can go right side.
And a boomerang. Mario
Shadow instantly on it, like we were discussing, and a nice phase 2 there from Skipsy. Gets the triple fire rod hit on phase 2 of Argus, and gets the spin to finish it off. That's going to be Crystal 1 out of 7. We're going to need all of them today.
Oh god, we actually have TR access now.
Yeah.
Not enough small keys to really get anywhere, but or
I mean, they could just have more small keys inside TR, right?
Sure. Laser.
Well, Mothra isn't in Logic yet, so it's only 3 items, I think, in Logic.
So incoming Bombo's tablet check here for Skipsy. Sword up, flames a burning. Gonna be dropping a map. Will it be useful though? Gonna be for Desert Palace. I guess it's sort of useful. We're about to head in there. No big key though.
Yeah, but with that small key that we found pretty early, it's still a nice solid chunk of items. Yeah, so the interesting part about that Samari is that it's like not even remotely in logic. The fact that it is behind 4 GT smalls and we've only found 1 of them so far.
Alone is
like it does kind of disincentivize you to do all the smarter tricks right now, but we all know that they might as well just like all be in the same spot all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's why kind of like if I'm in Ramond's shoes, I'm not too concerned about not doing right side of GT right now. Skipsy getting the right side swamp here. Gonna get a heart container in the vanilla big key chest.
What's there?
Book. Well, at least I can check Ether tablet on the way back to GT.
Yeah, that really works out. Might be able to combine that with the Hera basement as well. Like, you're not gonna be stoked to do it, but if you have it, I think you're kind of forced to do it as the teammate that found the Hera small here.
Right. Big key on the Desert Torch. Probably gonna be needing this. What is it for? Oh, it's GT. Rando is so dumb.
Oh, this seat's great.
Alright. Tile room is nothing.
I guess I can go in the desert as well.
Yeah, sure can.
Nothing in tile room for Nate. Question is, will right side yield any progression? Or will it just be a time sink? Got a whole extra screen to go. Meanwhile, we are in Ice Palace here on Ramon's side. Just won $300. We went from poor to basically the 1% here in Hyrule.
Yeah, no kidding.
Another pod key there.
Well, criteria boss doesn't do anything.
Eastern map.
Okay. A little bit of information. A pod key that is super deep in logic.
Very.
Yeah, probably grabbing the Swamp Small, finishing Hera.
Are we about to get... I guess this is going to be a GT play, but the question's going to be, will we go back to Turtle Rock?
I think it makes some amount of sense. Like, because you can at least do the front.
Right now.
And in Skipsy's case, you can even do charms, and like just do the front really isn't too bad.
Lobby chest.
Nope.
Another 300 here for Ramond. Also got a Castle Tower small, putting him at the max of 2 here for this seed.
Look at Mr. Moneybags over here. Won't even go out of his way for $1.
Yeah, either you get this first try, or it feels like 6 ages.
Yeah, it's like an hour later.
Upstairs, I don't need anything.
Nope, it was a map.
Okay.
Solid fight there from Shadow. Gonna get his first crystal as well. 10 arrows in Ice Tea Room for Ramon. This will be new information on Skipsy's side. Top right of your screen. Gonna be doing Ether Tablet with that book and that Master Sword. Gonna be pulling missiles.
Should I just go?
Hey, so this book's still proving a little bit inconclusive, especially with that GT big key. Of course, that could still lead to the flute, but those are pretty big assumptions we're making.
Much in left in a Link to the Past. Can't do that much in TR.
Heart container in the freezer chest for Ramon. One item left. He's gonna have to leave this big chest behind.
Desert is a crystal. Yeah, some logical ice palace.
Yeah, I don't think Ramon's too upset to leave the big chest behind here. Like, it's still 7 out of 8 items.
Oh, right. Absolutely not upset at all, I wouldn't think. Just would have been nice and convenient if it showed up. But
oh, for sure.
Anything you found in Swamp that I need for SM right now?
No.
But we're getting really close, actually, to the hour mark, and no Morph Ball to be found.
Boss key, but
yeah, the interesting part is that
anyway,
the screw attack that we found in GT might actually, like, does unlock a couple of things in Super Metroid. Like, we can at least check what we need for Turian. A little bit of Brinstar opens up.
I'm gonna call that.
Well, we have gotten an LN1 key out of logic slightly there from Cold Stare, but screw attack, like you mentioned. It was also a pendant, by the way. But Nate having screw attack gonna be doing some things here in Super Metroid. In good old criteria.
Firebar, which I don't.
Depends where Samaria is.
I don't think you can.
Samaria is random room, then no, you can.
I mean, criteria 1 does unlock like the top right of ship.
Need to.
There was a small key.
Never mind. I got the GT big key in desert on the torch. So I guess.
Amazing. We're getting the castle tower dive now from the mimics on Ramond's screen. Gonna be checking the first one. We've seen this already on Nate's side. However, the second chest could have some goodies.
GT big key chest. Oh,
It could be spicy for sure.
Oh, in the big key chest?
Yeah, that Skull Small proved to be not as
I
useful.
want to check that.
We saw everything in that dungeon right now.
Okay. Morph pet is nothing. Mother brain missiles is an E-tank. I'll pick it up again if it's...
Just an E-tank and CT2. A save and quit from Ramond. We'll see where he goes next. GT Big Key gonna yield another E-tank.
As well. That was also
We're getting a lot of E-tanks, Ari, and nowhere to use
I can do
them.
landing site
Yeah.
and...
Yeah, look at how healthy Nate is here. Like, we have Faria, Gravity, like...
Gauntlet.
Oh, yes. Some runners would say, like, baby seed at this point, I think.
I need the baby seed. I need it for the SM side. Make
Big
it.
key,
Oh, here's a
landing
big
site,
key.
desert.
Oh my God, it's the desert big.
Of course.
Of course.
What did you say you were doing?
Well, it was just a desert, and I could have beaten it. I'm gonna be
Phenomenal.
into the hair basement. And I guess I'm probably just after hair basement and going into GT. I'm just gonna go get that.
I can full clear desert.
Yeah, you'll have to go get the book, but
Yeah, 2 items still left in desert. One of them being
Oh,
the dungeon
yeah.
prize as well. So 3.
what is this?
yeah.
Yeah, both Nate and Ramond doing...
And it might
front
be
of
worse for
Gauntlet
that
right
GT
now.
big key if something is upstairs. I don't really have
This
the
is,
keys to go upstairs,
this is such
though.
an
I can also
awkward
dip
seed.
PR.
Yeah, there's no real fun way to route this. Oh no, Skipsy taking a death there. That
Oh,
Gibdo
right.
just coming straight through.
Reset.
Oh, was that right side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
First
unfortunate.
gauntlet item is just power bombs.
Oh, we actually get to see the time difference between resetting out a gauntlet and...
Did you save before?
In space
going
jump
back?
screw attack.
After.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna say Ramond wins just slightly.
Well, you just check
Marginal
that
time
tower,
differences.
But I'm going right next to Ice Armos anyway at this point.
I can check it soon.
Alright,
I need my
time
lamp.
to see what the Terminator check is now, what we need to actually finish Super Metroid.
Oh my gosh,
Another
it's the
big key
Hera
to
big.
Hera. Oh god.
Oh my god, stop.
This is the greatest hits of Rando.
This is like a meme seed rolled into
Remember
one.
when I said that as long as SM is deleted, we have a chance? I meant against MM2 and Farflu, not against 2 people better than us at SM, or at A Link to the Past.
We need 2 boss tokens. You're in SM go mode.
Sick.
Amazing.
I haven't picked my target yet.
Yeah, you could just be in go mode right
I'm
now,
like
right?
halfway done
You know,
Super Metroid, so
nothing hard or difficult about Ice Charge,
either-
Mother Brain. Should
No.
be
Well, you
Totally
do not
free.
need the Harris mold,
Low percent
so you
ice
can
coming
skip
up.
The second chest to swamp. Well, there's a good chance you're going to be checking the hair big chest at some point.
Shadow was so still there for a minute during that cutscene. I was worried the video froze.
I don't-
Here. It's just.
Oh, I need to go get some Mario before I go into Turtle Rock.
I was waiting for Shadow to bust the hover out. I was here for it.
I'm a dummy.
Never seen before. Turtle Rock hovers.
Do I kill Spore Spawn? If
Do
the
I
other
kill
items are
Spore
not-
Spawn? That's
You take it
a
out.
phrase you don't hear
So
often.
There's not even a reason to
Skipsy
smoke
looking
it
to
right now.
climb. No small
Both these
keys
other two
though.
items, nothing.
Ooh, that's
Then just
some spicy
Like,
meatball.
you're just gonna
This
waste
is
time.
brave.
I don't know how I feel about that
For all we
one,
know, we
but
might get freaking
you go,
Mortal Kombat
Skipsy.
at this point.
A pod
Okay,
small? I
that's-
guess I'm walking out with that.
okay. Free boss balls, and it seems to be a pendant as well, so I think
What
with
do we have to
free,
go
Yeah, but we're
deeper?
hitting a lot of
I think
boss
with free, it's pretty
I don't have this
reasonable to
DP
just
small.
want to clear as much as possible right there.
And from Catfish.
Yeah. I kind of like this.
Can I get
You
the
know, it may
regular?
not be logical. I like this play because it's a little bit of a time investment, sure, but Skipsy's doing something that's
just
not
can't do
following
right
over
side.
top of Ramond. They've basically done all
No,
of the
it's
Link
just
to
a
the Past.
platform
At least I
side.
feel like they have, except maybe
fine.
gone
Thanks
deeper
for
into
that.
pod.
Charge missiles. Or no.
Yeah, it's true.
No, a cat. Or
But-
yeah, on the right side.
I don't know. Isolating Mulder and 2 chests, like,
It's tough.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, far right.
I would be fighting that decision tooth
Well,
and
I'm
nail.
skipping that for now.
But if it pays off, yeah, it's gonna be great.
That's one of those deals where if I'm just climbing, I'm to area. If we lose, you can blame it on me. So both runners, Nate
Just
and
wanna
Ramond, going to be
go
heading
around and then
back out of
check the
here.
chest.
Where will they be going next?
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Wow.
Yo, welcome
I'm
Raiders.
not wearing this GT's awful.
Crescents, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hope your stream was fantastic.
Okay. Nothing in SM.
Solid climb of
far.
Skipsy side
There's
so
still
far.
Alpha Peebs.
Not a lot of magic, but with half magic, should have no issues. It still has a green goo as
I
well.
feel like we have
Yeah, oh, we get some full
Plenty to
refill
do.
here.
Ah, beautiful.
without Alpha Peebs checked yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
should
guess
have
Nate will
returned
probably be grabbing the
Really
book
just
to be
get
safe, but it's not
They're
going
on
to be a
inside
decision he's
band,
happy
outside
about.
band, Both.
inside, just inside.
Yeah,
The outside is
like,
just a missile
it feels
fire.
bad. Like 100%. But when the desert big key is like maybe the one logical thing you have at the moment, it's tough.
Yeah.
I guess there is the one thing to consider. Man, I know I say it every time we see Ice Beam and no Morph Ball, but Red Tower has an opportunity here. Obviously, we'd have to get out of there. But Alpha PBs really could have something, and I don't want it to. I never want it to.
I can't believe it happens every single scene.
Do you get a small key up here? Oh, thieves.
Okay.
What checks do I
Could
need
be
in
pretty
small
interesting.
besides left side?
One more
You
chest
need
remains.
The below big chest.
I didn't see what was in the big chest. But there was no loud exclamation,
And
so I'm
then
sure
you
it
need
was
the
nothing.
Left flooded.
Big chest of GT. That was just a E-tank,
Yeah.
because we did get to see that on Skipsy's side.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He also did it. That makes sense.
Well, unfortunately, the climb not yielding any goodies. Maybe some goodies. Thieves Town small key yet to be seen. Gonna need the big key first to access that. And I want to say this: does this have the dynamic logic,
So nothing in
or
the big chest of GT.
I would assume if you have access to both sides, you're gonna need 4 keys to
You checked
3
it?
and 4, whatever,
Yeah.
regardless for
I
GT.
cannot climb it because I don't
I
have a
think
key.
it's just partial logic, like in
And I can't go to the
PT.
right side
Hmm.
without a
So I
small
think
key.
it's just
So
like static,
that's where we turn the lock in.
static 4
There's a
keys
small key
for
into the lock
Samara.
and get to the big chest.
Ramond and Nate both still hot on each other's heels. Both in Swamp Palace. Gonna be getting crystals here. Gonna be getting the book too. That's another thing to consider. Both of them with that desert big. Shadow gonna be the first of our runners with the Cane of Samaria into Turtle Rock. This is another thing to keep an eye on. This will be brand new, exciting. I'm hoping it's exciting information.
Swamp right now. You still need to go beat Skullwoods at
This
some
missiles
point.
in our basement? I don't remember having seen that. Maybe we already did that. At this point, my brain is already fried, and we're only an hour in.
That's my secret. My brain's always fried. E-tank in the first chest. We do have 3 more. Wait, we
Yeah,
actually have
all we need
more.
is to go
We
to
could go
ice.
pretty far in this.
No, we
How
can
many
get
is
the
the
jumps.
right of left
Oh
side?
yeah, we can get a chance. Well, if we
Yeah.
get a TR small.
Yeah, if we get a TR small, then all
I'm thinking you need $20.
no holds barred.
Utilizing the cape. Gonna get a map. It's gonna be to Rick's ship. Level 1 card to Bryn.
TR, not key
Is that actually that gets us the
Bryn?
ceiling item?
Oh my goodness.
Star 1 actually
Taco
unlocks,
tank.
I'm upsetty.
Literally the
Skipsy
ceiling.
getting
Oh my
boss
God,
token
guys.
number 2.
Can finished.
Well, I need to go get my desert big anyway.
And it only unlocks the ceiling because we have Ice Beam.
Oh, we have high jump as well.
Oh, true. Forgot I
I
also.
love
It'd
it.
be funny if it was because of ice beam. Oh, that was some really fast aggro.
How many
on
more
Shadow side.
terrible
Really
checks can we
unfortunate
get in
chance
launch?
Oh
here.
my god, I thought he was gonna die.
All of
It was
them?
so scary. But here we go. What does Chomps have? 3 bombs. It's not Turtle Rock today. I guess we're going to the ceiling next.
Is this really all that we have
I at least
left?
want to go get this
Are we not
desert
gonna go
big
to
key so I can
pod?
beat it.
I guess
Um,
Nate has to go to pod.
Well, I think both teams have actually dove pod, like, so they've
This is
done the first set of
honestly the most
checks. So
interesting
Yeah,
like,
they've done the
I've
first. They've done the
ever
5
seen.
that they could.
it is
Nate's the one with the
nuts.
free keys.
That's true.
And it's interesting.
Oh, we have desert. I think
because
desert might be.
It's making us do so much without this morph ball.
The waterfall check.
I
is
feel
nothing,
you,
right?
Shadow.
In swamp.
Waterfall? The flooded? Oh yeah, and it was just a missile pack.
I would switch to Ramond and Skipsy's audio to see how they're feeling, but I know they communicate in their native language of German, so I would not understand any of it.
I could
want
give really bad live translations.
the ceiling tank to be the morph ball because it'd be so funny.
So there's Bryn 1
Yeah,
for
I didn't go to hype
Skipsy.
game because
Alright.
I ended up
Yeah, we have some great checks left.
being able to be bombed
That's for
with
sure.
that, and so,
Great
I picked up
checks.
whatever. It's not a huge deal.
And of course, like your favorite, Red Tower, still
I'm
open.
gonna go pick
Probably-
up this
probably
as
gonna be the
well
last location.
after I go check the ceiling
Yeah, at
tank,
this stage, I think it would be. And Shadow kind of
just in
brought
case.
it up. It was available with Space Jump, like, pretty early.
Yeah.
But, you know, why would you? Solid fight there for Nate. Ramon gonna be heading
I'm on
into
my way to the Aga check. and then
the
after
fight
that,
with Argus
I
on
think
Master
Ice
Sword.
Palace?
Probably.
Get
Yeah, I
some
like
double
that
spins.
You just
I like that at this
oh, go
point
to-
everybody's
oh,
done skulls
should I
and
go to
swap
Grimace now or
outs.
Aga?
Like the
Yeah.
divergence is just
I already picked up
non-existent.
this
Yeah, there's
one.
no way to do anything otherwise, so maybe eventually.
Did you do Bombos by chance?
Yeah, it was a desert map. That's how I knew it was a crystal.
All right, here we go. Ceiling item. We're gonna leave 3 behind, unless it's the morph
nothing.
ball, and it's not.
There's some
Created-
roots. Okay.
Honestly, that would have been a really funny morph.
Desert.
I have a feeling
pod.
It's just gonna have the morph ball.
I'd say I'd run a Gamba, but
Don't
this
have the
is
small key,
this is a
though.
vodcast, so
We
some
don't
people
have the one piece
probably
of
know.
pod either.
That would
Sucks.
be some
I
free
technically don't
points.
need the small key anymore.
We just wait to see what Shadow and Nate vote, and then maybe they try to like fake us out.
Have you done any checks on desert?
Yeah, I have GT big keys on Desert Torch. And
Don't forget that.
Might as
There's
well
a
grab
hard
that
container
one.
right side.
All right, Ramon looks like he is headed
If you feel like you want to grab it.
to Zora. Their team has not gotten that yet.
So I just need to check big chest. Well, get big. I got GT big key, but I need to check
Yeah,
big
get-
chest and beat it.
New
chest.
information, bottom right of your screen. Gonna be on Nate's side. Gonna be opening the big
Okay,
chest
I'm
of
going
desert.
to
Gonna get a shovel. I swear to God. We're just.
Oh my god. I'm going to ice.
What is even going on here?
I hate this so much.
What do you want
Shadow
from me,
and
video
Big
game?
Pet Energy finally heading into ice, so they are going to be able to diverge just a little bit.
We still have alpha peeps. Probably
Oh, there
should wrap
they
that in
go.
with,
They're
like,
talking
someone
about the
with
alpha
hair big
peeps.
chest.
I feel like it has to
Well,
be
I could go to
desert
Catfish,
balls
though.
here.
I can go to Catfish after Ice Palace.
I could be
actually.
wrong, but I
It's not
feel
so
like it
bad.
has to be only because. While that small key led to nothing, except maybe the logical progression that's going to be on this boss.
You're okay.
Am I beating Ice Palace here? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skipsy's following suit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hit the switch.
Ramon with the Hera Big, gonna be checking the big chest. This will be some new info, I believe, as well.
Yep. Yeah, we're still kind of trickling in some logical checks that may or may not be what we need. The elusive morph ball.
Here we go, Hera Big, $50.
Almost got away from me. Morph ball.
There it is on.
Okay, am I going straight into SM and just straight to Brinstar?
The second world is our oyster now. The map is green.
The 1 hour, 9-minute mark. Finally get it.
God. Okay, I don't need it. There's nothing there.
I'll go straight down that way. I'm still gonna beat Ice Palace here though, because I'm already in it.
Might as well get some info.
So let us not
They'll find out
that
what all their
haven't
free
done
pendants are.
Aga Tower second chest.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of maps, honestly, for SM. So if they want to take the time to pause and check, that could be beneficial. I do know that we do have, you know, the Bryn boss key. That's available. I know we have that good old Croc is waiting for us. Not going to give us a dungeon prize, but we do have the boss key to Upper Norfair. That's something else we could do.
And we can do a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if Croc's in logic without wave. I'm not sure how to. If that...
Yeah, I guess you're right. Gonna need that, or probably
do you just want
good old speed booster.
Yes. Yeah, that's the alternative.
Do you just want to do Kraid into do Spazer and then go up to Rexship?
Oh yeah.
My favorite.
Back of Gauntlet is
yeah, nice double big 20s. But yeah, now we're gonna do it. You know, a late morphball like this is basically like playing inverted. It's just like, well, you can clear the game, but where do we start?
It's always something in our seeds.
Skipsy into the fight now, soon to be getting the morph ball.
Grapple yet.
Yeah, Ramond's actually right behind him as well.
Why do you need grapple?
So they'll be able to split up stuff pretty efficiently. At least Nate has a little bit of a head start being able to tell, yo, there's no need to rush here in Brinstar or Upper Criteria. So
that's certainly an option.
yeah, there are so many weird isolated checks right now, like Billy Mays. Like, do you really want to come back all the way there? I guess it's not as bad with
it's
PBs
3 items, but man, it's
too much to do.
It's slow. Yeah, like you just heard Shadow say it. There's just way too much to do. There's a Bryn 2 key.
All right, well that's nice to be able to immediately combine it. There's our second GT small as well.
Okay.
It's pretty comfy. If we do ever want to climb, we know that aside from, well, we know that there's a Thiefstone small up there and an unknown one. Unknown item behind Boulder.
You have charge though, you don't need it.
I need them to open doors.
He needs them to open doors. I couldn't agree more.
Ooh, that's.
Oh yeah, so with that Bryn too, we could just do Eticoons.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect location for him.
Guess I have to go beat Desert now.
Would recommend. Nice little PP farm there as well. Don't want to run out of those. I think everybody's pretty stocked up on the PBs at least.
Also,
we got more than enough. Gonna be Thieves Town big here at Eticoon, so that's speed lock in its own weird way, deep through the logic chain.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like, Skipsy will be able to full clear Thiefstone once he gets that, so they're gonna be pretty spicy to see if there's anything in Thief's big chest.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go automatically go straight to Lower North here, by the way.
Also,
we're going straight to LN according to Shadow.
Yep.
Croc?
Gotta flex that SM superiority.
Croc maybe on the way out.
There.
I ain't afraid of no heat.
Alright, now I kill Spore Spawn. No, I don't.
No.
Okay, Nate.
I forgot.
Nate just
I respect it. Nate just wants to do it.
He just really wants
Ramon gonna go
Spawn
capitalize
dead.
on this shovel. No one's done this yet.
Oh, that's right. This exists.
Criteria.
I lost it out of my mind.
Too.
Oh man.
Well, you don't
Just
have to
a
go the
heart
long way
piece
now.
at the shovel.
Do I still
So
take front
criteria
of it?
2 means that we don't have to backdoor our way
Because
into
you're
red
gonna run
ship.
right by it anyway.
It doesn't actually unlock any new checks, but it does make red ship a lot easier to
Go
access.
to the back of Meridia here. We don't have the Meridia Bosque, do we? You want me to go through the back and do Aqueduct? After I get my morph ball?
Wait,
Like,
GT small there for Skipsy. Ramond heading to, is this to the moat? Or this
back
to Red
Meridian?
Tower?
Yeah, because
I'd be Red Tower.
Go to Aqueduct.
Doesn't
And
have the
then I can
criteria
check one
2,
more
I
out
don't
after
believe.
that.
Yeah,
No,
I
because
can't-
that one
Mhm.
was in Brinstar.
But you need to keep doing other
Wreck
stuff.
Ship 1
I got Wreck Ship 1.
Okay.
I think I'm still
gonna be here
technically
after
ahead
Spore Spawn.
in terms of dungeons here.
There's nothing yet without the boss
I
as
got Wreck
well,
Ship 1,
but
I don't have
nice to at least have.
Yeah.
That was at Spore Soups.
Nate gonna be setting up the gate glitch here. It's wave skip. We see on Ramon's side nothing of value here at
What?
Beta
I swear to God,
PBs.
I heard it open.
I thought there was an impact there, so I kind of assumed it hit.
Am I just so used to the
Oh.
sound that I can imagine it?
Ah,
There
Surely
it
it went off that. Okay. The wave gate, I swear to God, I heard it open.
He heard it too.
Okay, so far, just early soups, Edacoons.
A lot of
behind the-
arrows down here at Alpha PBs.
So you
Wonderful.
don't need to go down to Edacoons.
I actually still
You
need
go
to
one
learn that
behind the door.
gate glitch.
The first one you can get? Or the second one?
Imagine
The
not having
location
to
behind
isolate
the
any
door,
checks.
Behind the door.
I know, right?
Ah!
You tank it charge.
Wait,
Where
can
are we
actually-
going?
Down.
Can we actually check this? No, I didn't think so.
I was about to say I'm ready to learn this hot new tech on Nate's screen, but
Yeah, I was like, can we actually
Do I
just
get
see what the
behind
item is
the
at
ped
least?
real
No,
quick?
no.
Fast to look at, right?
Yeah.
X-ray
I think
check
I'll do
coming
that
for
at some
Ramon.
point.
Yeah, just like you, I was willing to believe.
Look, in Super Metroid, the runners make anything possible,
You
man.
don't
Like,
need to
Yeah.
go down the
I'll believe anything. You tell me there's a way to beat the game on like -2%, I'll believe you.
It's
Going
the
over
reverse
there.
GT glitch.
I can check Precious here.
Basically,
It's not that bad with high jumps.
Oh, well.
wave beam.
Now we're
Yeah, that'll-
crocking.
Yeah, Crocomire.
Yeah.
He's waiting.
So we really didn't need to write down supers. Of course,
Just wants a
why can't
hug.
we do it. Yeah, supers are still faster. So, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I guess I could put Spazer on. since
Alright, I don't really think there was anything in the red tower section. But
Pretty
I would've-
pretty empty.
I would imagine. Oh, actually, Nate's not checking it. Might be combining it later once he uses the criteria 2 key to actually get into wreck ship or something. Spacer also not giving us anything.
Over the shrimp.
So we are in Meridia on Shadow's side. We can't beat the boss. We can get our precious missiles check though. That could be important today.
Yeah, definitely been a deciding factor in a couple of the races this tourney.
There's criteria 2.
As one of the runners said, live by precious room, die by precious room.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be actually precious missiles today. It's
Yeah.
just missiles.
Oops.
Nothing of precious.
Is this even randomized? Alright, I'll see myself out.
It's
All right, well, thanks for
loud
joining us,
here.
Ari.
I don't know why.
Why is
All right,
Discord
Ramon
even
gonna be
picking it
heading into the
I don't
fight
know.
now. Gonna be taking on Kraid. Ooh, Skipsy has the Bryn 1, I believe. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, it does have it. This is gonna be the check. for Alpha Missiles as well as Billy Mays. Small key to TR. We get a little further now.
Nothing about Looney Tank or Precious.
We do get some great DLC.
Wouldn't it not be ULC, like instead of the downloadable content since he's rising up? Is it upload content? Like,
True.
it's my turn to see myself out, I guess. But
All right, we'll sub Duck in to just calm for both of us.
Duck won't offend anybody while he's here either.
No.
Definitely a crystal there on Kraid. And a small key to Pod. It's going to be even more. No goodies, though, here in Billy Mays.
Nothing at Aqueduct that matters.
But wait, there's more junk.
Yeah, we already found all the good items, so there's nothing left. Alright, Mama Turtle.
A boss key at Mama Turtle for Wreck Ship.
Ooh,
Yes.
Wreck Ship, it's time. I'm going there. I'm ready.
Well, I'm surprised we're actually still picking up these speedies, but it makes sense. He was kind of low.
After I leave here. From the easy side.
We are going to get this post ceiling E-Tank post Kraid check. Going to be super missiles. Going to pick those up. That gets us up to a total of 30 on Ramon's side. Always nice to have more of those. Big key to Ice Palace.
Big key is a
That is.
Here.
I'm not happy to see that.
That's
Especially if I'm Shadow.
Yeah. It's like, Nate, you get to pick that up. Once you clear ice, you don't want to clear ice. It's a pendant. It's dead to us.
I don't really want to go back to it. So that might be something you might need to do.
Yeah, he's already deferring.
But it's a pendant. There's zero chance.
That is dead to us all. Ramon gonna check high jump boots.
Oh, it's a big key right there as well. We're getting some keys finally.
So that's good. I can grab it.
It took us an hour, but I didn't see what Ridley was, but Ramond marked it as a crystal, so.
Oh, that's the swamp big. We've been in there. All of us have.
Oh man.
Oh, missed. I haven't missed Kraid quick kill in actually quite a while.
And gotta retire.
Just blame the high jump boots. It makes it different. Good recovery though.
Skipsy gonna take a refill here at the ship, as well as maybe a save.
Kraid's required.
Shadow, meanwhile, heading to good old Shack
Another
Tool.
pod small behind Kraid.
There's our tempered sword.
Wonderful.
Finally. Feel like Ramon might be headed to lower North Air here.
Better chance you don't have to go far right.
Yeah, probably checking the 2 tracks top left bubble mountain as well. And then continuing.
I say heading to LN, but there's really not a whole lot you can do down there except get to that Meyer area. Now, we don't have a Meyer big key. We only have one small, but
I need to check that, don't I?
we definitely have access.
Still 7 checks, still Meyer shit, still checkerboard. It's
TR small here in the moat.
I just beat the
Gold
dungeon.
Chorizo also in logic.
Oh, there's the
And-
LN boss
Didn't
key.
mean to forget
Well,
that.
never mind.
Sorry.
It's all
Sure.
falling into place.
Yeah, still gonna need that LN1, but super nice to have the boss key before you find LN1.
So just Varia item behind Kraid for that key. That's it. Don't need anything else here.
I'm just gonna pick up this map in case it's for TR. It's for ice, damn.
Ice Palace, rest in
I'm doing-
peace.
I'm doing high jump and
Yep.
then leaving.
Now, unfortunately, let's see. I don't think Skipsy knows. Skipsy does not have that Wreck Ship boss key and did come over to Wreck Ship, so that's a bit of a time investment. Something to keep an eye
There's a
on.
big key at high jump E-Tank. Or missiles. High jump is nothing.
Yeah. Well,
Big key is.
highly likely he has to
Eastern
make his
big
way
would be
back here
cool.
as well at some point.
I'll take an Eastern big.
Jordan Meyer.
Nope, Swamp big.
That's worse. Because you had to dip swamp
I
without
agree.
the big key.
Is it worse than the ice big though? I don't think so.
I
Nah.
just need Mama Turtle.
Ramond
You
actually
take
headed into Croc here.
Yeah.
none of the other items.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Nothing at Spazer or X-ray.
I agree with what Nate's doing right now. Like, save and quit menu and think about it for a minute. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, where do I go?
No.
Yeah.
Did you do X-ray?
Yeah.
Like there's just like so many pretty similarly good options open. Like lots of things that we can't really efficiently fulfill just that you need one extra key or item for.
Exactly.
So it's really just you got to bite the bullet and do something. But yeah, getting this tempered at least make sure that anything you do in Link to the Past is going to be more efficient.
Well, with
I'm
Croc
gonna go to
down,
Red Tower
we're just waiting for the end of the good old cutscene.
from Meridia.
Yeah, Nate
Or
not
go down.
continuing to Bubble Mountain does mean that he is missing out on that lower Norfair boss for just a little bit more. So that could be a little bit of a difference maker, depending on how long they delay coming back to the
Did you say
area.
Red Tower or you say something else?
I'm going to Red Tower.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do that on my way to Wreck Ship, but you already
Too
did.
late.
Too late. It's mine. I claim it.
Took the route from Meridia. Save time instead of breaking the pipe. I never have to break that pipe. Potentially.
Checking these Croc items. Gonna be supers. 2 more to go.
Something satisfying about rolling through those hills. Alright, a couple more checks left.
There are 11 arrows at.
Ooh, a big key up there above Wreck Ship after we beat it.
Okay.
Nothing in Red Tower.
Meyer small down there for Ramond.
Turtle Rock small. In the ocean.
Yeah. There's a
Let's
Turtle
go to
Rock
Big
small
Key,
for Nate. Skipsy also got
Escape
that one
Hatch.
earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts that 3, I think, combined between our runners.
Yeah, it's eluding me where the other one was.
Who's waiting?
Same.
Green Hills?
Yeah.
I'll just gate glitch really quick.
Yeah,
Skip
this
wave,
is
skip wave.
exactly. This is going to be pretty crucial here, considering Nate going to be fighting Fantoon. Going to be able to do all of this in one trip.
Yeah, aside from the speed lock check post Fantoon, like the post bowling, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I guess all is probably the wrong word to use, but I guess
You'll be able to check it at least, and that's important enough. Like knowing whether or not you have to come back is going to be very good.
And with Spring Ball, it's pretty trivial to check that rather quickly.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I would expect Ramond here to go through Lava Dive, make his way to Low Norfair.
Small key to Turtle Rock at first missile. Might have to go back.
That's where the
GT.
other small key to TR was.
Ah, yeah.
Which is
Okay.
also rude because the one key's right here.
Okay, so
Only mazes
I
nothing. You
don't
do not
know
need the
if
one key
Skipsy
in
has the
Rock. You
TR
can get the
big,
first missile key and then
but he is taking his 2 keys further
you
into
don't
Turtle
have to
Rock.
do
Doesn't
right
have
side
it
TR at all.
marked, so I
That's
know
right around
manual
that.
tracking is what they do, so we shall see. I forgot where it was, but the other 3
Isn't
have
that
it.
where the retro key is though?
There's nothing here.
I'm blanking on it really
You
hard.
just need first missile, which is before the key.
All right.
With the saturation on Nate's Phantoon, I find it hard to tell whether he was on
What do I
Oko
use
super
in
mode. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charge missiles.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Spore
I missed
supers,
what was
Mission Impossible.
pre-GT here
And then
for
Etiquette
Ramond.
and early supers.
Oh, me too. I was focusing on Phantoon here.
Phantoon
Crystal
is a
3.
crystal though.
Wreck ship.
Oh my god.
How many crystals do I have right now?
Ramon in the perfect spot here, going to be able to just
Desert,
finish
swamp,
this off with the
spring,
Spazer
wreck
Beam
ships. You're
combo.
ahead of me again.
Okay.
Yeah,
You probably need
doing
to-
I don't
it
have
without
the
plasma
Tourney
does feel a little bit
yet.
bad, but what can you do?
I'm done.
Oh yeah. Bren 2 key is
Etiquette.
early supers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Shadow missed out on the bring 2 keys. That's what happened. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna see
Wasn't
some
designed
our
to
first
go
check into Mire and Mimic Cave as well. So
Red mail. at
lots of
right
new
side
checks here
supers.
actually.
Is also
don't think
Ether
there's too
to
much
get
on
in,
the
just
left
like
side, maybe.
TR today.
Imagine the first 2 medallions that you get mattering.
Imagine.
Not in our randomizer.
Checkerboard is a bust. Mimic Cave is a key card, and that's for Meridia 1.
Okay, watering hole and the beach.
And before all that, Mire Shed time here on Ramon's side. 2 checks afoot. Speed booster. Wowie wow. Finally going fast. Looks like Skipsy does have the big key. So has opened that chest. Did not get any progression there. However, going to be able to go deeper. They are going to be able to beat this dungeon with the keys that they have. That's another pod key. That puts us at what, 5?
Yeah,
You said there's
yeah,
like
4 or
one
5
big
at
key.
least. I think there might be
There,
number 5
so-
combined. Yeah, because Nate has
Depending on
4.
what that is, I might do that next.
Yeah, I even think that Skipsy had 3 Turtle Rock Smalls coming into this, so
Otherwise,
his
the
tracker is
bad
lagging
checks
behind by
terribly
by more than we
checks.
originally thought.
Do you have the small key? Do I have the
Yeah,
small
I mean, the
key?
tracker,
Yeah,
obviously,
this
they're just for the
copy
runner
checker
mainly,
something.
and the
Yeah.
stream somewhat, but as long as he knows what he has, that's kind of what's
There's
important.
GT upstairs.
For sure.
I didn't mean to fly through this door.
Yeah, we'll be able to finish Turtle Rock here after he's done with Laser
All
Print.
happened so fast.
Even more
Supers.
supers.
Gotta kill everything. Okay.
Missiles for Ramon on the left
At
side,
least that's
Mire.
screw attack.
Money and money
I don't think
here
I've
for
ever
Skipsy. 3
gone
hearts,
through
gonna
that
have to
door
be a little
before,
careful. Gets a blue boomerang for the trouble. It's a good time for the good old cutscene chest.
Yeah, it's true. This robot room sucks.
It's never fun.
Also feels like a cutscene.
I just need a fucking.
Alright,
Oh my
well,
god. Let's just go to
Can
pod
I get a
now.
pod big? Then I can just actually just go there, do the rest of it.
God, don't expect to bot big. Like, that's probably gonna be go mode or something.
I mean, I'm hoping that it's not go mode. It's a pendant after all, so I'm hoping we maybe don't need to beat it.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if we need that tier small or the tier smalls at all.
There's the wreck ship 1 for Shadow.
Okay.
What's gonna be speed locked? Oh
Small
god,
key
it's
is
a
speed
key.
locked.
Are there any keys that like
We don't really.
are,
I don't
could
think
be
so.
hard required? I think we're kind of good at this point.
I mean,
Like,
it could
maybe-
be our 4th TR small, right?
Yeah.
Ramon pulling bombs there.
Chink in the ceiling if you
Just a
want
couple of chests left in Mire. Will the big key show up in its own dungeon?
it. Eastern. All right. I'm
Oh,
going
it's the
next.
Eastern big up there. Oh, lovely. I'm so glad this game does this to us. But oh, it's a boss token at TR. That's unfortunate. So Skipsy really not getting any value from that dive.
because there's nothing else.
Yeah,
that
that's
I
actually
can
pretty
get
surprising.
after.
Like,
If
I expect a little
10
bit more to be
supers,
in
I'd
there.
actually probably just go do it now. Because I'm
And the sequencing, let's see, Ramon does have that
full beam
LN1, so
phasers
he
and-
should be fine here. Should be
No,
able
but
to
it's
go ahead
still
and beat
slow.
all of this. And with speed, you know, should be
like
pretty
with the chance of
bread and
finding
butter.
Plasma, it wouldn't be worth doing now. I don't think.
Yeah, it should be pretty comfy. He
I don't
is.
think it saves
Ramond
me
is
time to do
taking
it
some
now.
time to farm up some
Or if I had
supers,
Plasma,
which does
it would
speed
save
up
me time to do it now.
Ridley tremendously, so it makes
Mhm.
sense.
Criteria boss key as well.
Could also
Yes, I
use
sure do not do bomb
screw
freezing.
attack to farm maybe a little bit faster,
Sure do
but
not let-
comfort, of course, matters way more.
You got so many PBs. I know that like it's pretty free to just drop one as you walk in and you get the whole room.
I think at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is
At
what
least
you
the
wanted to see
crystal
earlier,
cruise.
Aries. Skipsy into
we need
Thieves Town now.
knowledge on one more crystal. You don't need
And
to
with
do
that
bowling
small key from the climb.
unless, we had speed.
Yeah,
Nothing
this
else is
this could be the difference maker.
It'll be quick then.
Like,
Right?
especially
I just
now
need to
that
blow up the
Still so much
maze
of
missile.
Super Metroid's open.
Yeah.
There's very little
I'm
incentive
just
to
waiting for
actually
the-
commit to GT climb.
Nothing in BP.
Right.
Was there
Looks
anything
like
in Red
Bomb
Tower?
Teresa was nothing.
Nope.
Shadow is out of there, not
Absolutely
claiming the
nothing.
item, not doing the boss fight.
On my way to Eastern.
Nice hellway there from Skipsy.
I'm gonna do more checks in pod.
After.
Yeah, Pod
yeah,
does
after-
like
If I could get a big
Pretty good
hit of
option at
pod
this
in
rate.
Eastern, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, with the incentive of that Eastern big as well to clear that out, that seems
Anything in the wreck shop other than
really
Eastern
good
Mickey's?
in the position that they're in.
The attic for a pod key.
The work robots. Attic, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of attic, nothing of value there for Skipsy in the Thieves Town attic. Ramon heading to Power Bombs of Shame. Going to be very close to that Ridley fight.
Nothing in ocean.
yeah, not
you need
not a
ocean.
lot of supers for the fight,
I
but
wrote it down.
at least very healthy.
So much written down now. There's like
We could try deleting things we both have from the thing.
Alright, Shadow now also free TR smalls.
Right this moment.
I think it'll be fine.
The maiden chest going to be 3 bombs for Skipsy. Moment of
Where's the
truth
other
here about that
crystal? I was
GT
writing
climb.
down-
I mean, I gotta say, if this is progression, like if this leads to one of those crystals, this is going to be absolutely huge for Save the Mimics.
I don't know where I got one. I thought I wrote it down. and then-
It's not really anything.
No, I would be excited, but we've got access to it.
Man, it's so
I still need to
convenient
check
to have,
for-
though. It does mean that it's a
Yeah.
lot easier to get to Lower Norfair, but yeesh. It's like you see such a usually crucial progression item show up, and you're like, oh wow, this is
Mhm.
huge.
I honestly wish, like, if I'm in Skipsy's shoes, I'd have rather sold $20, you know? Like,
The dark rooms I did, I should not be alive.
into
dying is
phase
slow.
3,
So clearly that
For
was the
Skipsy.
strategy, to not die.
will
Eight.
Blind drop the goodies, or will they be on Saha?
Yeah, also an option.
Okay, that was really weird.
Ramon going to take some time to farm up here on some supers. Shadow pretty deep into the Fantoon fight.
I got 3 fasts in a row to start Fantune, and I squandered it by fucking up the second.
Oh, Meyer Big.
Meyer Big's good.
They're just
In-
chaining.
Eastern
Did you get Meyer
Big.
Big?
Yeah, we're just chaining the boss fights, really.
You can get the Meyer.
Fantune leads to Eastern Big, leads to Meyer Big, leads
One more
Have
to...
we even
episode
done-
until-
Have we done Croc yet?
No. You keep finding crystals
Croc?
and keep
No.
wanting to do crystals.
That
Have we done it?
exist.
Valid.
Wow.
Which we're only 1 crystal off. I need to go beat Bryn at some point and grab my sword.
I probably rush Meyer because red crystal.
So what crystal are we missing?
Is it Meridia?
So Attic and the big key. Attic and big key. Attic and big key.
Ridley, actually.
Ah, I was trying to enter notes before the Armos fight. Bad idea.
Reading is always a bad idea,
Yeah.
especially during Armos. Ain't getting it done, getting a single rupee. Ramond deep into the Ridley fight. Ridley very red, very angry, very swoopy. Gonna drop down. Should be close to dead here.
I could do Croc on my way.
Oh yeah, these are very aggressive Pokemon as well.
No, just go beat
Comfy
Meyer
spot, just spam
What
all
about
the missiles you
Chicken
have.
He
think
should
we're
be
there.
dead, yeah.
Nice.
I totally missed what was on Saha, but I am not seeing anything important lighting up on Skipsy's tracker. Oh yeah, not auto tracking.
No,
I'm
where's that?
I was enamored with the Ridley fight.
It was on Coldster.
Was a crystal there in Eastern?
I don't know if that's worth going for yet.
That is
just
very
do Meyer and then
important.
check stuff.
That's
I can write
4
that down.
crystals, 5
I knew it was
crystals
on boss,
now,
though.
4 and 8. So there's still Lower Norfair and Meyer. I think it's confirmed that those are the last 2 crystals. So I think that actually
I do need to go beat
Puts them in
Woods.
go mode once Nate does
I need
upper
to
left
beat
Bubble
Eastern
Mountain. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
remember.
which is going to be close here. It looks like.
Now.
Yeah.
Did you check Bubble Mountain?
No. You kept finding stuff to do. That was crystals. I didn't do it.
Well, there's the discussion.
Yeah.
I do Bubble
Steve.
Reserve real quick.
Where was Lower Norfair
See,
1 though?
literally
I
through, like,
don't
everything has.
remember.
In like a 30-minute span.
That's also a good question.
Lower
Oh,
North
on
East
Cold
East.
Stare, it seems.
Oh,
Lower
gotcha.
Norfair
Okay.
Reserve.
Yes.
Oh, I need to
Lovely.
get to Norfair because I think I have the Lower Norfair map.
I
Yeah,
might have
so
to do
now
Ice
they have to check.
soon.
Yeah, but you can lift the boss, so.
But yeah, that is probably a really good sign for Big Pet energy. Like, even if it does mean that Nate has to do Cold Stare, can just rush the boss, but
It's a fairly fast dungeon, especially if like you're operating it in go mode. Could save and quit directly after getting
Yeah.
that item too, I believe.
yeah, of course, having to make 2 trips to this area sucks a little bit. But in the end, like they're going to be able to avoid like going into Turtle Rock again.
I just need Varia item, you said?
Yes. For a pod small. Don't know if we need these smalls yet, but at least, I mean, some of them that are convenient.
Even the back of Feastone, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go in there
forward line,
either.
do basically everything. So.
PB's here for Skipsy. Gonna grab that boss key as well.
Meyer's only logical because we have space jump.
Perfect. But we can for sure open it, so.
We do get a quick kill here.
Nothing on screw attack. nice
Deeper
having
into
Mirror
Meridia for
coming in
Skipsy
here,
now.
because I can
Shadow
see
getting his pod
checkerboard.
small. Probably never going to see pod again.
No.
Also,
Oh, there's the pod big. Oh, absolute shambles for Save the Mimics here.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, their sequencing, they've been playing really well. It's just the sequencing has just not been kind.
Yeah.
nothing at checkerboard.
Yeah, in the end, it's just that Big Bad Energy found, like, hit the sequence by going to wreck shit.
Yeah, and I mean, Save the Mimics isn't out of it yet, but it's not looking good for him.
Yeah, the window really is closing at this point. Like, Shadow is about to enter North Fair here.
In Meyer
In
shed.
Meyer shed.
Thank you.
What makes North
Thank
Fair
you,
stuff
guys.
easier?
Wow.
Jim with the raid. Thank you so much, gamer. Welcome on in. Hope your stream was good. And the 10 months with the resub. Appreciate you.
Oh?
Someone got this. Where was the Meyer big key? PP big test? Yeah. Okay. You need to go be closer.
Okay. So
We
I'm
grooving,
not
that's
checking
right.
any items in
Oh,
this
hell yeah.
dungeon.
Okay, Shadow probably picking up tempered here, I would hope.
If you don't pick up tempered, I'm
Well, other than maybe
killing this. I'm killing his feed.
Alright.
Yeah, they did
good.
just learn they are go mode
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
as they're discussing.
Alright, so it's gonna be Meyer into cold,
That's 7, right?
and all the way to Ridley and back.
The downside is I'm very curious to see how Nate is going to sequence all this, given that,
I'll check
no
this first.
flute.
It's fast.
Yeah,
Do you portal and then
Silver's
save your portal
everywhere.
by taking a death after ice? Like, I guess you could.
that probably is the best solution, yeah?
No, just my first shield.
There's that ice big for Skipsy. Is going to pick that up, so it looks like going to run out of here.
Yeah, I still need to beat Skullwoods.
I have to beat Eastern still.
Yeah, the slightly awkward part for,
Oh,
for
you
Shadow
still
as
beat
well
Meyer.
is he still needs to do Eastern before he can get
Yeah,
to
no
Meyer,
shield.
but he's in this area now, so you might as well also go and do Ridley.
Yeah. Ramond now with that speed booster getting led, over here as well to do Waterway.
Yeah, and these are very sensible checks to make when you're in the area anyway, and there's the last Turtle Rock small.
So, I mean, is it just the Meyer small that's like, I guess, maybe it's another pod small at the old wreck ship spot.
Yeah,
Technically,
maybe
without a
either that or
flute,
Skullwoods, or...
I have to go the long way to Lower Norfair again.
Yeah, but
There's still a lot of
Have
dumb
speed
stuff out there. Could be a lot of
booster. It's a
GT
little
small
bit
as well.
faster, actually.
Like, would be pretty brilliant if that was the small key that puts Samaria into logic.
I mean, you gotta
Oh
come
gosh, I
down.
don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna beat Meyer now instead of trying to green gate Dual Edge later. Remember, you have a cape to use on
Oh, I am.
Biddy.
Don't worry.
Shadow learning from Nate's
that you
previous mistakes, I believe.
Podcast. You're just doing like regular spins with Master Sword. I'm like, it's right there.
Good old cave strats.
Yeah, Shadow gonna be very upsetty once he realizes he cannot do Meyer.
Yeah.
It only took me like 13 supers. I actually need to
Good
fix
thing you
them
can
up
quickly
now.
farm up on those.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think it might make some amount of sense for both runners though.
Keepers on victory.
To
Yeah, most definitely.
mirror and then save the portal outside of...
This is crystal number 6. Need to beat
Humbug,
Trickster
thank you for the 25
need to
months.
beat LM, need to
Rival
beat
upsetty indeed.
Where am I going right now? Straight to...
A little upsetty about not having boots for a couple of hours in a practice seat.
You have Tempered Sword at least, right?
That's rando, baby.
That's the worst.
I'm just going straight. Oh, I don't have the Meyer big key because I need. to
Yeah, no
beat
portal
Eastern.
save here for Nate.
That's fine.
There we go.
I'm gonna have to leave my mirror portal here, and I'm just gonna have to run the whole way. I need to leave my mirror portal down.
Shadow gonna be doing it though.
There's
Yeah.
no way this is slow.
It's still running.
There's morph bombs. Nice
Oh,
to have, but
I don't really
Let's
have much
go.
choice though. With where I was,
That's a true go
it
mode.
was best just come straight down.
a true
think-
go mode. Oh, see, I
Like,
understand what
that's the way
Shadow's like the deal with Shadow now. He's actually got to run all the way to Eastern.
I think this.
Yeah,
that
this
saves me
is-
time
I mean-
rather than going back through lava dive. So
I don't know. It's probably still faster.
The ice play I think would be faster because like you just run
Absolutely
over
No items in here. I need.
and then you got a
just
quick way to
sugar.
die afterwards. Like you could go back in and like take a bunch of hits
yeah,
from
I
the
think there's a
freeze ore
container,
if you
but I don't
needed
remember
to.
which chest.
Yeah.
But you have red mail, so
The Eastern play though, I can understand this being a little
if
Sweaty.
you don't have the big key, remember to hit the switch.
Just did.
I'm just a huge fan of this because it's like quasi NMG, just overworld routing.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
Nice icebreaker.
I could die in the overworld and save a little bit of time, but I don't think
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
actually gonna save
if he
me
dies in
time
the overworld, man, that's gonna be a lot of
with blue mail in the light world.
24
Yeah,
hits.
God.
Yeah, I think you might as well just run from.
Yeah,
Eastern
just
back
run.
to
It's
desert.
NMG. It's NMG. Just
Yeah.
run back. Surely that's faster than. Surely it's faster than going through Norfair again, but probably not.
Yeah, Skipsy also forced to grab
See,
the
I think I
other one
realized I didn't
key.
have the Mire big key before going into Mire.
Yeah.
Yeah, both runners running through Ice Palace. Gonna have to get this one item on the boss.
A little bit of a puff party there, but with half magic. Not a
Going
problem.
on for one key.
Oh, good. I didn't mix that up.
Alright.
That would have been awkward.
Do Skull Woods before diving in.
Oh yeah, Nate still has not done Skullwoods. He's gonna have to do that.
Oh, really? Wow. Somehow I just kind of assumed that everybody's done it,
Boss
but
rushing right now.
He did go to the back, but he did
Yeah.
not beat it.
It'd be kind of hard to tell which of us are even ahead or if we're even.
I don't think we can tell until we're both in Low Warfare.
I feel like
Yeah, they're gonna
we're-
probably convene
close
in Lower
to-
Norfair
I
pretty.
still need to beat Mire, but
close
then I'll be right there
together.
at Lower Warfare. So, and I also have to run back to Mire,
Yeah,
by the way.
I
Moment.
I don't know though. Well, I guess it's true. Nado's already done Meyer,
Mm-hmm.
and then has to like backtrack all the way for upper.
Skipsy gonna be
Well, they're
checking
gonna be
Ice
better
Big
option.
here. Since they did hang on to
Because I
that
was
key.
going there
Gonna be
expecting just to beat
missiles though.
Mire. And then I realized that I had to go beat Eastern first. Leaving Eastern for last would have been great though. Oh, well.
Solid movement here from Shadow. You know, not wasting too much time in this overworld.
yeah, could definitely do a couple NMG runs here. Get a
I'm
solid
gonna go
time.
straight to the
On the
boss
board.
here. So
Wink, wink.
You're going to Skull Woods now.
Yep.
I think I'm slightly ahead then.
Yeah, I'll consider it like in Shadow, pretty close
Because
together.
I'm right next to Lower North.
Considering everything they went through.
So I can check a couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
things for plasma. That's the only thing. Well,
But they also just hit a really fortunate route.
They did. They definitely did hit a really good route in this race. And you know, unfortunately, I think Mimics have hit quite the opposite of that. You know,
Oh,
just
yeah.
the sequencing, not great, and not a whole lot you can do about it, really. Just way she
No.
goes sometimes.
Exactly. And that's really how SMZ3 hits sometimes, even
Kind of nice. I never had to
even
go to
in co-op.
Saved me a lot of time.
I mean, I only.
It doesn't help that like you were just funneled into morph bombs like over an hour in, and then suddenly the whole world is open, and it's just like, yeah, good luck, buddies.
Yeah, it's like inverted, like you said.
On my way to LN.
I'm in the Meyer basement now. So I think we're pretty.
Yeah, just the Meyer basement going to be separating them. Want to remind you guys, as we are getting near the end of this race tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern in the evening.
Might be to me just because
It'll be the match between MM2 Nest Cartridge and Farfaloo versus Relkin and Bressingham. Should be a really good one. That'll be winners finals. Winner gets to go to grand. Loser is going to be playing winner of this.
Yeah, only banger matchups left.
On top of that, the plan, if my schedule allows it, we should get the co-op tourney. I don't know if you guys remember Andy and Humbug. We streamed a lot of that. It is finally in finals. It's going to be between GGW and Gamachu versus Jim and Telethar. Games 1 and 2 are going to be Sunday at 1 Eastern. We're going to try and bring that to you in some way, shape, or form, even if it's vodcasts later on.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome matchup as well.
Is it faster to reverse amphitheater?
I think slightly, but you also have to green gate glitch after. Or go all the way back around, which is spooky.
Reverse amphitheater sounds pretty rough.
Yeah. I didn't even consider that as a possibility.
Shadow getting the Viddy fight done.
I'm gonna go ahead and check Mickey Mouse. I feel like there's enough time.
Yeah, you're ahead of me right now. I'm just now getting into Lower Norfolk.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so being able to skip most of Lower Norfolk is going to be huge for Big Pet Energy. You know, we saw Ramond full clear this.
Yeah, just some little checks. Like, of course, like Nate right now can afford to check Mickey Mouse just because of the head start he has into Lower Norfolk.
Yeah.
But things like PBs of Shame, anything on the escape, like it's low-key a lot of time investment. Luckily at this stage in the game, Lower Norfolk doesn't pose that much of a threat anymore. You would love to have Plasma, but they won't be finding that here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Or a space jump.
Yeah. Skipsy finished off Fantoons, so we'll be finding Eastern Big soon TM. Still a lot of checks on the way before we actually get to
Looking at Peeps of Shame.
The outside world again.
Yeah, this is the part of the seed, you know, 2 hours in, you know, you're a little, maybe a little worried you're not on the route. Maybe you are on the route. You kind of maybe have a decent idea where you stand in this. At least based on your sequencing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for Skipsy it really is the GT climb, the Turtle Rock clear. And Ramond's done a lot of like the quote-unquote overworld checks in both games.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ramond with that speed booster had done a lot of things that were very out of the way.
Alright, 44 supers for Ridley. Should be enough.
24 supers should be enough.
If it's not, I'm gonna be omega surprised. Ridley starting to change a shade of color here. Gonna be a little upsetting.
What? Not far enough.
Oh, it's press and grab. And then that tail starts being in the way.
Ridley's dead.
Solid fight there from Nate.
I'll check.
Shadow in the fight now as well. Has a few less supers, but should be okay. Ramond actually in his own fight with Fantoon as that is starting up.
Nothing behind Ridley. Just a map to something. I don't know what it is.
Don't know what it is. Don't care what it is.
Yeah, don't need it.
Ridley's dead.
Oh, nice little doppler there on Ramond's side as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get less favorable patterns though.
Thanks, please. Yes.
Nice people.
The enemy did a big jump.
Shadow running out
So I
with
was able
Nate.
to get
Both
my,
of them we are at 7 now, yeah. So just a matter of beating all
I
of
don't think you
the
can iframe him without plasma.
beating all of the bosses, the main bosses.
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of like KPDR ending now.
Okay, checking Firefleet.
With a touch of A Link to the Past in there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Don't
sure
even check
if it
for
makes
damage.
sense to just
check the other
finish
two.
SM first here. Probably because it means that you can just enter Link to the Past once you enter Pardo.
It's possible, yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. SMZ3 mains will probably have a more conclusive statement here. Oh, MB is far away? Okay.
Heart container? Fuck it, I'll take
Oh,
it.
because you just leave
Not picking that shit up.
Lower North Fair now. Yeah. No, this makes sense.
There's that Eastern big for Skipsy and Ramond. And that is going to lead them to their go mode. Once they go to
Three
Eastern.
Musketeers, Nothing.
I caught up to you. I was
Alright,
literally
now we're
about to check
gonna
it
get
'cause I
some
didn't know if I was
nice
ahead or
little
behind.
semi-sync.
And so it's a race now between Shadow and Nate.
Alright.
Gotta go through this
again.
bottom door. Gotta utilize that speed booster. Get out of here as quickly as possible.
We're like room for room right now.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Little snack there.
Alright, who's
Gotta
going
go into
through
Link to the
again?
Past,
What's-
save and quit. No flute for these guys, so they're gonna have
just in
to
case here.
head down here. Hey, we're gonna find out what the small key was. It was Meyer Small after all.
I see.
It's like
Ramond waiting.
the second time.
Do I need to do bowling? Can I skip
all
bowling?
of our practice seats.
Or
Yeah, you could skip
bowling.
bowling. Skip bowling, yeah.
Alright, on our way to Eastern.
Yeah, these two now gonna be heading to Ganon. Shadow a little bit ahead right now.
Nice little race. This would be exciting if it was actually between the two.
Oh yeah, I mean it would be a super close type of situation.
I got hit by the Snapdragon. It's not
And
ideal.
Nate took the lead, but didn't have the hook shot out. Shadow takes the lead again. Oh, they're dropping it in center!
They're so close. Let's see who is comfortable fighting Ganon, NMG style. Both of them get the synchronized double spin.
No!
The downward facing Ganon gonna save frames, but not gonna be enough to get into phase 2. So Shadow taking a convincing lead here in this fight.
Oh, I died.
Oh
That's
no!
bad. Oh, I got hit by the fire bats in a weird way. That's unfortunate.
Is there
At least
ever a
finally
non-weird
with the
way
hole.
to be hit by fire bats?
Just blame rando bats. Bad and still have value.
Looks like I would have been
It's
screwed on
true.
the whoops. You could have been ahead.
Oh, I messed up 1-1 here.
Luckily, Shadow still has time to make it up in SM instead.
Mm-hmm.
Torian is
Arrows were in Meridia, huh?
very, very hard to do optimally.
Absolutely. So into phase 4 for Nate. Getting the spins, ready to
It cost me too much
roll.
time, but I'm definitely behind now. But that's fine.
Just need 12 of these bad boys. 4 of them already done. Make it 5.
I don't know, I just kind of like walked up into a fire bat when I tried to slash, and then I
Over
tried to get
halfway
one more
there.
slash in to make sure I got the 1-1, and I just got hit.
Just about 3 more to go, I believe.
Had to go to the
Awkward
opposite corner
patterning
for the
there.
last two.
As the fire rod could use that, but
Yeah. Just
finishing,
things
I
like-
was wrong on my count. Gets it done. Get a
Nerves
G
are
in chat for
coming in.
Nate.
G.
And there's that big key for Meyer for Ramon. That's gonna put
This is why I stopped doing energy drinks.
the mimics
during
in
races,
go
'cause
mode.
I don't need to have a heart attack.
I think I
Quick save and
refilled the
quick
ship for
reset.
supers.
100%.
And we're on our way to Torian. Yeah, like, of course, nerves at this point are
This is a
very,
awful phase
Mhm.
4,
very
holy
relevant
shit.
as well. And
How was
Ganon
that?
is yeah, it's just a hard boss fight if you're nervous. It's
Worst phase 4. Phase 4 of my
lots
life.
of timing-based things. But if you're just a little off, you're just losing a lot of time.
Oh yeah. All right, and Ganon going down for Shadow. Get your G in chat for Shadow as well.
Choo. Nice use of armors there on Ramond's side as well.
Mm-hmm. Very solid.
Oh. I'm not sweating, you're sweating.
They're both sweaty.
I hope you're sweaty.
Yeah, I need to
Skipsy
screw
gonna go
attack when I get
down.
the chance.
Gonna fight
One
old
more
Riddles.
fall, so I can't do grouping strats.
I forgot
I do it when I get to
Skipsy
baby
hadn't done this yet.
because I know I'm gonna fail baby skip.
Yeah, Ramond also needs to make his way back.
I take off the suits
Slow
for
North to
straight
actually get to Meyer.
I have to re-equip them. I guess I can just do it there. I usually just do the elevator because it's a good time to do it.
Deep into Turian we go. Nate into the third room of the Metroids. Shadow about to be into Turian. You've heard him say it. They're sweating a little bit. But as long as they don't have any catastrophic problems,
Summon a power bomb.
they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened with my.
Yeah, Metroid 4. The one room that gives Nate a couple problems. A little bit of a suck.
Question is, will we get the skip or will we get the big suck here in the next room?
maybe we get the skip.
Yeah, we're damaging down.
Yeah.
I'm not getting supers at all. I've had 4 supers drop from all of the metrics total.
Skipsy's fight with Ridley going according to plan here.
Using missiles after the first room.
I'm mad. I literally.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't.
Just a little bit before halfway.
Not too
Time
much,
to pump in all the
still
supers during the pogo phase. Easiest way to get all the hits
Yeah.
in.
All right,
Load
easy
'em
baby
up.
skip. And by easy baby skip, I've only done it twice.
And
ever
that's
in
it.
my life.
Not very nice.
But both of them
Yeah,
are in races,
Skipsy
and I've never
has
done it in
a
practice.
really solid time in SM as well. Probably from pure execution, like out of the 4, I think he has like really solid times in both games, so
Oh yeah.
no surprise that
Don't
he
worry,
has
that
really
was
good
a
fights
practice
like
time.
that.
It's fine. It doesn't change much. I think losing time by pausing for me again isn't worth it from unequipping the suits.
Oh, look at that, just jumping into the glass.
What a gamer. Into phase 2.
Use all the supers.
Yeah, just gonna unload all of these. Unfortunately, this isn't map rando, so we don't get the double damage supers. That would be nice.
That would be so nice. Yeah, luckily SMZ3 usually is long enough that he gets
Enough.
deep into the double digits. Yeah, this is just pure KD beams, so doesn't take too long. But soon enough we'll probably be doing the rest of the supers. There's the catch up. That's the sign.
And we're gonna damage down, so that's gonna be a successful Mother Brain fight. Just gotta wait for the long cutscene. Phase 2 also for Shadow.
And here Ramond will be finishing up Lost Crystal.
Mother Brain, please.
Yeah, just gotta unload these last 8 arrows or so into Viddy's main eye, and does so.
Okay, I don't know what happened to my right trigger. Okay, getting rainbow beam now.
This is the closest to finish times that we've been together for quite a while.
So apparently this is the closest they're gonna finish together.
Yeah, might as well be holding hands together on the way to the ship.
I mean, they're literally in the same spot right now. Just one of them's like being guarded and one's
Could've done stand-up.
watching.
I don't have that
Yeah.
swing, and it's not really worth the damage here.
Skipsy gotta go into Eastern now. We'll be able to finish.
Oh.
Yeah, so a bit of time left for them. Ramond gonna be able to fight Ganon now.
Yeah, at least for Skipsy it's a little bit easier to get back to Meyer, but I didn't realize he hadn't done Eastern yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice phase 3 as well.
And Nate just has the escape between him and finishing this seed. Cutscene almost over for Shadow. Ramond into phase 3 of the Ganon fight now. Just has to deal with the RNG here. Meyer, big key right there for Skipsy. That's going to put them in go mode as well.
Yeah, over the coming few minutes, we're going to see a lot of G's in chat.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder where the silver sword ended already. Because I think, did we check roofing except for Dragon? Oh,
nope.
could be in Plasma.
Plasma, yeah. I don't think we did. Did we do Watering Hole? Yeah, we did that.
So. Yeah.
We saw that on
Skipsy side.
One side. Shadow done with phase 3. Nade into the parlor.
What? I had a perfect transition, but I didn't. I was holding shoot. I don't know why I didn't shoot.
Parlor is already impossible, let alone an escape.
And get your GGs in chat for Nate as he's going to cross the finish line first.
GG.
And get a G for Ramond as he's finishing Ganon.
G?
I missed the moonfall. No, like 4 seconds. Gone. Forever.
4 seconds. Shadow just has the parlor and the landing site between him and victory for the team.
Jesus fuck.
Skipsy going to be heading into Meyer, but fortunately for the Mimics, it is going to be the end of the road as Shadow is going to be finishing second place here.
Oh.
GG.
Yeah, 1-2 sweep.
Yeah, it really escalated kind of quickly after Moon Pro. It was still a big hunt, but yeah, sick route that they hit.
Yeah, also get your GGs in chat for Ramond and Skipsy. They do end up finishing this out. I'm a little pressed for time with something I have scheduled this evening, so we're not going to be able to show the full thing here, but do show some love and support for them. That's unfortunately going to be the end of the tournament run, but I mean, they put on a really good showing. I mean, both of them very good at this game. 4th place, I'd say well deserved.
Yeah, they're sick runners in both games. They put in a lot of time. They pick up stuff really quickly. So
yeah. Well, that's also not going to be the end of, Shadow and Nate. They are going to sit in the losers finals. They're going to wait to see who wins tomorrow night's cast between Bressingham and Relkin versus MM2 NES Cartridge and Farfaloo. That's going to be a spicy matchup.
It really is. Really looking forward to watching that one.
But with this being a vodcast, obviously no runner interviews and all that good stuff. But Ari, thanks so much for carving out a solid 2 hours to yell about some randomizer with me, man.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
Really do appreciate. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like really looking forward to the conclusion of this tournament. It's been a blast playing in it, but it's also been super fun to hang out with you a couple of times and talking about this rando, because it's such a novel rando.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities for very niche things to come up, even though I seem to always harp on the same ones. So it's entertaining once you kind of know what's available and what can happen. And the co-op aspect just makes it a little more exciting, I guess is a good way to put it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, co-op really works well, especially with the way that some runners just have their specialities. Like if you have a really good LTP and a really good SM runner, being able to defy stuff sometimes.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, that's gonna do it for us here today. See you guys tomorrow. There will be some dance games most likely, but there will be 9:30 if you're more interested in this. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to send you guys over to Andy. He's playing some Zelda Maker, as he's calling it. I believe it is called, what is it, Quest Master. This game looks pretty good from what I've seen so far of it, but go show Andy some support as well. Thank you guys for hanging out today. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some more good old McDonald's Grimace. I think I can say that.
Right. Our lawyers will be in touch.